Are you fanning?
Oh no! See that? This stupid.
That's hilarious.
Here we go.
That was hilarious.
What is happening in life? You get a green screen to make things easier, and of course, there's always one app. If y'all don't know, we all go between like 78 apps when we record with other people, with ourselves, everything, and like everything works on all except one. Always, no matter something's always weird on one app. Always.
It looked like you were doing this.
A little pose. I haven't seen you guys in a while.
I thought you were like pretending to do it because like you didn't have it or something. Well, hi guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I feel like Kendrick, I feel like you've been in like a Love Island retreat.
Dear God, I'm so happy I'm like coming out of it. I mean, UK I could live in forever, but I'm so happy USA is ending today.
Right? It was exhausting.
Exhausting, my God.
Exhausting. All right, we have a lot to do today. We have 2 episodes of Atlanta.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh, I guess so. We've been yeah.
And then we have 3 episodes of House of Drag.
Wait, are y'all picking up? I'm picking up something every now and then. Is it coming from me?
Oh no, what is it? Me?
Do you hear it? I don't know. If they don't hear it, then
hear
not
what?
Doing anything.
What am I listening?
It's like in the background. It's like like almost like static in a little bit. Every now and then though.
On mine?
Oh, they said someone's having mic static. Yep.
I hear static. Ew. Let's see if I can fix that for us. Let's see. Audio reduce mic background noise. Maybe. Is that helping anyone at all?
Let's figure it out.
Does that sound better?
Mic background noise. I'll do it too. Hell.
Does that sound better?
That sounds good. To me, it does.
It's
How do I
better
sound?
now. You sounded fine before, so it must have been on my side.
Oh.
How weird.
I turned it on too, just in case, though. So there we go.
I'm glad. Thank you for. I'm surprised that wasn't already clicked. You know what's? Oh, I know what I did. I updated my computer and I cleared my caches, and it always does stuff, and I forget. I forgot it. Are we still picking up static? Are we still okay? Are we better now? I hear I'm better now, good now, but you know. But now,
better now.
Now, bam.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Hope it's okay.
Okay, I hope it's gone. I mean, we should probably have like a better protocol, or we should come up with something offline, like an SOP,
right?
Like an SOP for when things start to
go. A checklist. Yes.
Checklist. Yes. You just have to. We can go right into that mode. You don't have to do like drills, like fire drills and earthquake drills.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a drill.
Everyone needs a list. Everyone needs a list.
I love an SOP.
Yes.
Okay, well, in case you guys missed that, I'll redo the intro. So today we're talking about Atlanta, 2 episodes, episode 12, 13, and then
I think it's back. I think so.
How is it back?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Let me fix this.
Well, let's make sure it's you though. I'm gonna mute, and then if they start talking, if they hear it, then let us know.
It's back. Oh, weird. It's like this is my good mic too. I'm bad. Doing wrong. Okay, hold on. Let's switch it up. Emily, it's your mic. Nothing wrong. Of course, it's gonna do you wrong. USP, that's what I want. It's Emily. What? No.
I wonder is the computer picking up the right one? Maybe.
Yep,
Is it?
I double checked that.
Oh, okay.
The more I mess with it, the worse
mine
it gets. Well, that could be a hint to something, actually. Maybe.
You know what? Maybe.
Hold on.
Now I can't hear you at all, though. No, I mean you at all. Oh, okay. How you guys? Thank you for the love about my Love Island. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not muted. Thank y'all for the love about the Love Island coverage. It's been a labor of love. It's been very fun, but my God, am I glad it's wound down because I have not slept in 17 weeks, and heavens to beds.
Is it any better?
Yes,
it's fixed.
I think so.
Okay.
If it comes up later, we'll say. But I think it's good.
Okay, it was definitely the culprit was so just Lexi. You're smart, Lexi. You figured it out.
Oh,
the my camera's stand was touching up against the cord where it was plugged in.
A little friction. Okay.
And it was just like moving it in and out, I think. So thank God.
Look at that.
Thank God, guys.
Look at all these tech queens around here. Okay.
Love it. Oh, what a relief. Yeah, because it was definitely messed with that.
There we go.
Whatever.
Okay, take 3 on the intro.
I was like, I don't even have it. This was like last week, dude. It was great. Last week freaked me out because I was like, what do we do if that happened when I was on a live? Because it just all my powers went at like 10:30. And I was like, we would have been live. And I was going through that. I'm like, what would happen to Kendrick? Would he just be stuck there? Would it immediately like shut off?
Right.
Like, I have to usually manually hit like end live, but if it just like if everything went out, would it go out? I don't know.
I know.
So you might be stuck there having to vamp. So again, we're gonna go over some drills.
Okay, I got a fan. I can do a whole Broadway production. It'll be okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We need to have some go-to musical numbers for you to get ready to bust.
Yes. I'm singing the intro to Death Becomes Her immediately. So it's okay, people. It's okay.
You're like, going to this routine now.
Here we go.
All right. Let me try this one more time.
Yes.
And for Kendrick and I, when we go to edit this is where we'll be picking up, Kendrick.
Yes. Right here.
Right here. Around this part here. Yeah. Today we're covering Real Housewives of Atlanta episodes 12 and 13. And also 3 episodes of House of the Dragon. And I haven't been able to chat with you about your thoughts on House of the Dragon at all. I've kind of been saving it.
Ooh, okay.
I'm also dying.
Yes. You probably know where I come down though, but yes.
Well, yeah, it's all just great.
Yes.
I don't have criticism. I can't do that with this show. They put so much work into House of the Dragon. I can't criticize the show.
It's so good. This season is just like, you can tell they took the notes that like everyone was giving from last season too, I feel, and they were like, okay. And I think not getting Emmy nominations last season like truly like blew them out of the water. They were like, oh, that's the wildest shit in the world. So I think they were like, oh, we coming back with a vengeance.
I didn't even realize that.
I think that was the first season of anything in the Game of Thrones like universe that hadn't been nominated for stuff, or maybe it was acting nominated. It was something where it was like no nominations. I was like, oh shit, like y'all did not care for this season, honey.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Really. So like, because last year would they have no? Because like for example, this year they're not nominated because they didn't have a show last year.
Right.
Okay. Oh, wow. I did not realize that. Right. Like they're not nominated this year because they didn't do right? Is that how it works? Because they skipped a year.
Let's see. Did season? So me, I'm always taking us on a tangent. The season 2 of House of the Dragon get Emmy nom. There we go. Let's see. Okay, it was no like acting nominations or no like best drama, like none of that. It was all like it was 6 total. They got like visual effects, fantasy costumes, makeup, title design. I've been seeing it a lot lately, like fantastic title design, because it's been popping up. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay,
I didn't. It's fantastic title design.
Yeah, I guess like when House of the Dragon like pops up on the screen, like whatever it looks like there, it's like, oh, that's amazing, and I'm like, okay,
really,
but yeah.
What?
All right.
That's bizarre. Or did they mean like the opening, like the credits?
Oh, see, now I want to know that. What?
That okay.
Standing title design.
It can't just be the damn font.
Okay, opening credits. Yes, that's a lot smarter actually. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, so it's everything: design concept, the typography, like I was saying, the music and sound and animation. Okay, the motion, all that.
That I support.
Okay.
Severance should have gotten one for sure for that.
I'm sure they did. They got like 80 nominations every season. So
yeah. Shocking though about none of the actors got it. But anyway, let's start with Atlanta because I know not everyone here is a dragon's head.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to get back in the mode. It's been so long since I've even watched this episode. It's like,
yes.
What happened?
I watched the latest one this morning, but this one I thought we'd already talked about. So like, I have no idea.
Okay, so this is when Angela and her daughter get into that conversation that doesn't go well. about this. That's this one. So like,
Okay.
Now we were right, by the way. Her daughter doesn't want to tell the brothers because she did marry a woman and she's worried that they'll judge her for being gay.
And Angela's like, I think they already know. So why
Is that
not
what is that what Angela's trying to say? She's like,
maybe that was on Watch What Happens Live. Actually, I think she was on Watch What Happens Live. Either this, I think Pinky was this past one, but then the one before that, I think Angela was on there, and they asked, obviously Andy, anything gay, he's asking a ton of stuff about, and so he wanted to know all about them. So she said, well, they've always, like, at least to me, they've always known. Like they say it to me, they kind of always known this. So I'm not sure why she's like didn't want to tell them. Maybe to protect. I don't know.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, but that's a good tidbit to throw in there. I did not know that.
Yep. At least according to Angela. Okay.
Okay, well, and yes,
we do have to call Angela into question.
We've learned that, speaking of Angela, she throws like a somehow Bailey ball inspired basketball game, but it's in honor of her mother. It was kind of a mess. Kelly played in stilettos and socks. I had that written down. Kelly is playing in stilettos and
of
socks.
Course.
All I was worried about were her ankles. That's what I was concerned about.
Right. That's good TV moment. It's like Mariah Carey on the treadmill, but like you are risking a lot. At least with Mariah, that's kind of stationary. You just stand in one place and you're all right. But I don't know, sis.
That's like she's gonna hurt herself. Oh, she didn't though, so good for her.
Right, good for her.
But at the end of this Bailey Ball, Angela gathers everyone after for what looks like it's going to be like a thank you for coming for my mom's celebration type of thing. But instead, she just throws shade at Shamia. She goes, "Where's Gerald?" And Shamia's like, "Working." Like, what? Like, we've been over this so many times. This is like weird shade.
Right. We know it at this point. Gerald is always working. He's one of those, he's gotten into that husband territory now. We don't expect him to come to anything.
Yeah.
It's just
we're way past that.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Sorry, Angela, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can do better.
And then Angela, I have all this written out because she was just saying really crazy sounding things. She's like, I know you mentioned I was coming for your marriage, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Time out. You just literally said, "Where's Gerald?"
Right.
Implying something. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like you're spreading that narrative about me. So you're mad that she's telling people that you're coming for her marriage. And then she says, if we're talking about patterns, you're the one who said that you thought I set up my husband. What? And then you saying my husband was outside. I'm like, Angela, you initiated all of those things, and then she was responding, and I'm just very confused.
This beef is I don't know what it's become. And I don't know if they're like
Angela doesn't know either.
No, clearly, because I think both of them, like, it feels like, oof, I don't want to give it like that credence, but like the whole Drew of it all, this past episode, when she was like, it feels like Shamia really wants to be fighting with Portia, and it kind of feels like Angela likes to fight. So I mean, I love that, but this, I don't know if this is something like to carry that needs to like linger. This could be something like, okay, girl, I'm sorry too. Let's move on. Like, I'm not sure why still, like, after a whole season, we still fighting about.
Well, whatever. Like the last we saw them together was when they got not lunch. They didn't actually eat, but when they got lunch together, and that didn't go very well.
Nope.
And so this is like them finally talking after that incident. And Angela's like, I was determined to have a fight with Shamia all season, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's how it feels to me. And like, I don't think she expected Shamia to do as well as she did in their lunch scene.
Yeah.
I think she thought she was going to come out more of a winner, but she was like very unarmed for the fight.
She was, because I feel like she would have had like 13 in the chamber, like waiting for Shamia. But it kind of seemed like, I don't know if she like was actually like, you know what, maybe I'll just go and squash this girl now, and we'll leave it alone. And Shamia was like, oh no, it's my turn to let the chopper sing. Like, I'm ready to fight now. So I don't know if that happened or what's going on.
Well, I don't even was Angela trying to have I can't even remember. It's been like 2 years since we've seen that episode. I don't even remember what happened at this point.
Who knows?
But also then Shamia gets to say, like, you were saying I was fucking all the Hawks players. So Angela goes, and you never did? I will go up. I maintain what I said. It is a compliment that you are giving this woman. I'm sorry. If you are telling Shamia that she could be going and getting with all these Hawks players, like, thanks.
Right. It's such, and that's always wild too, because it's like you're saying this to like obviously hurt my marriage, but it's yet another thing where it's like, no, you know, I heard it somewhere. It's that Rhode Island stuff that they were like doing at the reunion where it was just like, oh, you know, I heard it. They were like throwing out the huge stuff. They're like, oh no, I just heard it. Whatever, I heard it. No, I don't have proof. I heard it.
When
like,
Joellen was like, you were in a police report and a DUI report. Oh, where's that police report? No, I mean, I heard about it from
right.
What?
I'm like, huh? What are we doing, Joe? What are we doing?
I was so ready for you to bust out your fucking.
Me too.
Never mind.
Would love to see it.
In this whole fight, Portia kind of tries to mediate, but all that does is remind Angela basically that she could pull Portia into this. And she goes, I will never mention your name with Shamia again because all our issues started with you. No, that's you're like, you want it. They want them to fight so bad. And Drew can't wait to jump in with she's nodding. She's like, all of the fights. Every single thing.
Yep.
But now Pinky doesn't want K. Michelle to be left out. So she asked Shamia if they're good. I'm like, where'd that come from?
Shamia's like, wait, what are you talking? Why would we not be good? What are you talking about?
She's like, I just feel like disconnect. It did. It was like, she was like, I have no idea because K. Michelle didn't want to do it right now.
No.
She was not in the mood for that. Okay.
No.
She was like, this isn't the time when she's already fighting with. This is not it. Okay.
Yeah, no dog pile. I get it.
Yeah. But Cynthia co-signs it so much. She's like, yeah, there's a disconnect. Was this like a producer getting in there and going, we need to make sure that they get into theirs? I don't know. Because it just was like, why are we doing this now?
And you know, Cynthia on a couple of podcasts is like, her like Shamia have a weird beef now too. And I'm like, wait a minute.
What is that about?
Like, I know this whole Dallas thing was like, okay, you didn't get the best room, but like, has a whole beef emerged from that? Like, it's kind of crazy. So I don't know. Shamia's talked a couple times about like not feeling respected by Shamia, and Cynthia's like, I don't know. It feels like something we can squash. So I don't know if, you know, it's a whole like, okay, I'm not team Shamia, I'm team somebody. I don't know what it is, but
how weird.
This reunion is going to be very interesting.
Yeah. I'm actually shocked. This is me talking. I felt bad for Shamia at the end of this. Yeah. I was like, oh, even I like, I jokingly blame her for everything. Even I'm like, I mean, the reality is the whole thing with the end of last season with the setup and Phaedra and like all those things, it absolutely seemed like a setup, and it makes sense that it was Angela. Like I joked it was Shamia, but like it kind of made it seemed like it was Angela. She felt like she was reading from a script.
Yeah.
You know?
I think too, Angela knew how like all these episodes were going to land, like once we got to this point of the season, because that's when she started like apologizing online. She was like, look, I know I'm going to look bad a couple of these episodes, but just stay with it. You know, it'll all make sense to the end and all that kind of stuff. And I'm glad, obviously we'll get there, but in this most recent episode, I'm actually glad at Phaedra's commentary throughout this, because I feel like she's like too, you know, even though she's really, really good with Angela, she's still like, you know, well, let's not forget this was done to me last season too. So I get it. Like I didn't understand where this whole thing came from. So maybe it is another like makeup accusation thing. But also Phaedra, please, like.
Okay. In the next episode, this most recent one is the Scotland trip.
Yes.
If you are on Traitors and a Housewife, they are determined to do some sort of cross promoting.
Yes.
They will make sure of it.
Tamra.
Yep. It's like you have to incorporate it on your season of your show in some way, in some capacity.
Yep. They're like, it's already aired, but let's still promote it. They'll go back and watch it. It's okay.
Exactly. For the next season.
Right.
They sit for lunch and they discuss that Phaedra is now representing Kelly in all of her horrible legal dealings. And then we get a little bit more information on why Kelly moved.
Yes.
The headline that comes out was Kelly hit with, I remember this vaguely. Kelly hit with temporary restraining order after allegedly breaking into neighbor's home and being physically restrained.
Ooh.
That's a little different than what she was saying to us at first.
Yeah, I need to know a lot more. What's going on? What are we talking about? A TRO is we got to address the TROs when they pop up.
Yeah. Although,
Yeesh.
you know what I just watched? I watched on Netflix Worst Neighbor Ever.
Oh my God, I watched the first episode yesterday.
Okay, that is
more.
The parallels on that first episode. Wait a minute, hold on one second.
Okay.
Kendrick, you just said you watched.
I'm 2 episodes in the Widow's Bay. Okay, I'm 2 episodes in.
You felt it. I was like, I'm about to get pissed.
I'm 2 episodes in and I'm enjoying it. Okay, he has left the end for the night where they made him stay for a whole 24 hours, which I would not have agreed to. Okay, yes. Not ruining it, but
what I'm telling, they don't know that I've been fighting you on this. So Widow's Bay on Apple it's literally the best show, the best. I cannot, like, the writing is so good. It's this new genre of like a mystery horror, if you will, but it's also just
comedic.
A comedy.
Yeah,
like, it's written, which is such a smart idea, because comedy, when a movie's just like a straight comedy, or a TV show's like a straight comedy, it can sometimes stop being funny. Like when the plot starts to need to unfold, you're like, I don't really care. But this is just a well-written story that the person is funny as they write it, and came up with really funny ways to look at this genre. It's so good.
It's great. Like they like did a lot of world building early, and I like that, because it's like these whole myths and superstitions and all this kind of stuff that like really laid the groundwork. And so like that, there's one scene, I won't talk about it, but when he's talking to the journalist, and the journalist is telling him kind of everything that he's learned about the island, that whole thing, I was like, ooh, that sets up a lot of good stuff, because it makes a lot of, it makes a lot of sense. Horror, something, I'm addicted to horror. I love the horror genre, and it's really good because this is not campy in any sense. Like horror, when it tends to like lean into comedy, it gets really campy really fast, and so you kind of like almost like jump scaring for the fun of it and like eating your popcorn and stuff. Whereas this, you're still like very plot intensive. So I like
yes, it's very, very good. So that's what, if you haven't watched Widow's Bay, highly recommend if you're here watching, listening right now. Yes. But that's, I was about to get mad at Kendrick, because I've been trying to get him to watch this show. And when he said he watched another show, I was like, we are breaking up.
I literally been watching like 9 shows like together this, because I'm like, oh my God, Love Island, I'm over you right now.
Yeah.
USA, I'm over you right now. So like I want to watch other stuff, and it's been good. So I've been like watching that, 2 other shows, and I love the best or the worst blank ever like world. Like I watch all of those, so I'm into it.
Next week, I might want to talk about it actually.
Okay.
Because I have a little bit of a bone to pick with the title of those, like the whole series, like the worst roommate, worst whatever neighbor. Like these people end up like murdering people sometimes, and I'm like, okay, this is like, I don't know. It sort of makes it sound like a funny superlative,
like someone like shitting on the floor as opposed to like committing felonies. Yeah.
I'm like, it still makes it seem like it's not like a worst roommate ever. Doesn't always do it justice.
Exactly.
And like worst neighbor ever. I'm like,
This is why you can appreciate like the more like low budget stuff that's on like what is it on True TV? What is that? What it's called? Whatever it is, what all this stuff that from HBO Max comes from. I forget what network it is, but a lot of them come from there. But like they just name the show outright. It's like The Killer Next Door or Murder at the Mailbox. Like they all this kind of stuff. You're like, oh my God, what happened at the mailbox? Let me go watch that, because murder's gonna happen.
I'm glad that you brought this. Sorry, this is a tangent. I apologize, guys. I don't often let us get on.
They know we do tangents. They know.
But like, I think we're pretty good at tangent. We go on a little tangent, but we're not too bad. But this one going fully on the tangent. Though because true crime shows at the end of the day are kind of all about the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they have to find an angle in order to like get it produced. And so sometimes when like, let's say it's called the forensic something.
Yeah.
It throughout the whole thing, someone multiple times has to say something about forensics are what helped us solve this case. So it's like if this is like the person's talking, and then I swear to God, you can tell like a producer's like, okay, we need to get you saying, if it weren't for the forensics, we wouldn't have, because we have forensic files. So sometimes it's like they kind of like really push it a little bit or like tweak it a little bit. I'm like, kinda.
Yep.
Like one was about, I watched one about technology, and it was like,
Mhm.
these are really, really lightly just technology, but they kept making everyone say it was the technology that helped us get there.
When really it was like I looked at Find My Friend and I know she was
Yeah,
at
it was
like
like,
this location. Yeah.
like I swear it's because they get an idea. They're like, that'll be what the angle is, and then they like, we
Mhm.
only have so many stories that we found. They have to
Yes.
like just it's a stretch. That's what I meant to say, not a push, a stretch.
Thank you, Jen Gentry. ID channel. I don't know why I said True TV. Like, no, that's what like the
ID
random like
channel.
court show. Yes, ID channel. Absolutely. My mom, that is her TV does not change. Like she goes to the soap operas during the day and then she goes right back to ID channel. She does not play. That's how I know all those shows, Fear Thy Neighbor and all that stuff. I'm like, oh my God, this is a lot. A lot.
Okay, now back to this.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm after they talk about the Kelly Fader thing, I'm confused as to how this next part kicks off.
Okay.
Because so Cynthia tells Kelly that they're there for her and reach out if you need them. And Kelly's all she says is, I have a hard time being vulnerable. And then Angela says, that's a bit hypocritical because I am the least represented here. I have the least support. I have the least support at times here in this group. I don't have people chiming in on my behalf. Did they cut something? I'm like, where's this coming? It just seems so out of nowhere.
Yeah. And that feels weird to say too, because I feel like everybody has a match on this show. Like I feel like she has Drew, Portia has Phaedra and Cynthia. Shamia has Kelly, Pinky and K Michelle. Like I feel like everyone's duoed up, so that's a weird kind of statement or stance, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
But Kelly reminds Angela that she threw that man out of her event who was saying stuff about Charles. So I still do protect you. Angela has this one on the ready. She goes, not true, Kelly, because you said I had something to do with that whole thing. And again, I'm like, but I think you did.
I mean, yeah. And even worse, you didn't tell Charles because Charles was ready to like whoop ass at the finale. And she's like, no, wait a minute, we hired this guy. Hold on, hold on. He did not agree to get his ass whooped. Hold on, Charles.
In fact, I specifically said he would not be physically harmed.
Yes.
When we signed the contract.
Exactly.
Shamia is done with Angela acting like the persecuted one. So she lets her know that word has gotten back to her about Angela digging for dirt. All right. I really didn't like the way Angela looks over at Drew and they kind of like snicker, like, what was silly of her? I'm like, because apparently there's this George who everyone knows, but he's also Angela's neighbor.
We saw him in another episode.
We did. Oh, we did. Okay.
The green beard guy.
The green beard guy. So Angela's confessional. Here's what I think what I'm finding funny about Angela from this point now is that she's so bad at this that it's like it's not threatening at all. It's like this is just really sloppy work and it's so obvious what you're doing, but it's almost like, are you doing it purposely bad?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Now it's feeling camp, like I was talking about. Exactly.
Because she goes, this is in her confessional. She goes, when I spoke to my neighbors, I just wanted to make sure it was okay to bring up Shamia's name, which is already a weird thing to say. I can't even go to my HOA meetings anymore because anytime I speak to my neighbors, it's an investigation.
What does that mean?
No.
What?
And then so Kelly goes, well, did you ask his wife about Shamia? No, I asked her, if I say something, will I be offending you? Now that's not a thing. That's not something you would ever like. If I'm about to talk some shit, would it offend you? Right.
And see,
that doesn't make sense.
And it doesn't make sense from like her, like the whole thing of like later on, she's like, no. She didn't say that. I said that she slept with him. I said that. And so my thing is, if you're asking her, would you be offended if I say it? It's like she confided in you about her husband cheating on her. And would you be offended if I brought this up because it might come up? So it's all kind of like weaving really weirdly right now.
It's like she's using 5 different scenarios.
Yeah.
Or something, but like they didn't all apply or whatever. And Shamia is like, well, why would that be offensive?
Right.
Like, why would you bring up my name be offensive inherently? Like, just by just being like, if I bring up Shamia, will you be upset? Like, why would that's not a thing.
Exactly.
And then Angela goes, don't do that because I will hurt your feelings. And Pinky's like, just say it. I'm so with that. Just don't, the threatening of it. The
Yeah.
threatening drives everyone crazy. It's like, well, you are saying something, and then we're left to our imagination, and then we make up something worse than it is.
Just say it. Just say it. Let's get to it.
And Angela goes, girl, did you fuck George? He's the one who said he had to pay you when he met you. Now, it was a charity thing.
Angela, please.
It was a charity. Like when they showed that part, I'm like, so she knew. She knew it was for a charity.
Right.
And she still brought it up like, well, he said he had to pay you.
I don't know if she counted on them. Like, I don't know if she wasn't there for that event or what it was, but they had that footage locked and loaded, ready to go. When she was like, it was for my charity. And they show him immediately being like, oh, here's all this money for you. Here you go, Shamia. And it's like, okay, well, that didn't land the way I wanted it to. Sorry.
Right? Shamia's like, to everyone else, she's like, do you see this? She's accused me of sleeping with a married man in front of all of your faces. Like, this is happening. But Angela thinks her receipt is receding. She goes, I'm going off that he paid you. Like, she's so sure. She's like, it was a charity donation. It was, and I feel like everyone else is kind of like, oh, that's not great. Like, Angela, this isn't, you're not doing what you think you're doing.
Right.
But then Angela's confessional, if Shamia is talking, she's lying. When George pulled her up and was like, she was so fine, I had to pay her. Is that how you say you donated to charity? I don't really think that's what he said, though.
No. Like weird thing. If he said it weird, like that's a weird way to phrase that. Old men though do weird stuff like that. So like I could believe it, but I'm not sure he said it either. I don't know. I don't
think he said that at all. I think she's just making. I think when she pulled it up, he was like, "Oh no, I donated to her charity or something like that. I wrote her a check. Wrote her a check for her charity," and she was like, "Oh, you wrote her a check. Got it."
Right.
I actually feel bad for Shamia, and I don't like that because Portia's like, you're being really defensive. I'm like, Portia, actually, this is kind of crazy. Like what Angela's doing, you guys would be losing your minds if she was doing this to you.
True.
Like, you didn't even like being called sluts when you walked into the Pinky's event.
Right. Remember? Exactly.
They were like, oh, slut? Who?
Like, what they say?
So, right? Shamia's getting blamed for like causing the division in the group, but like, I don't know, is she?
No. Well, I think I think Shamia plays a part, absolutely, but I think the 7-8 other people on the cast play a part as well.
Yeah.
Like I think if Housewives teaches us anything, it's a rare day where just one person is causing a division. I think everyone wants to fight with who they want to fight with, and this is a prime scenario of everybody doing something. And we kind of clicked off too. Like there's one group over here and one over here, just kind of inherently. So in that case, it's always going to be not division, but it's always going to be a little bit of like challenging between the two. So I don't know. I don't agree that it's all Shamia's fault.
Yeah, like not all of it. Like, you know, I like to jokingly blame Shamia for everything, so I would take it if that was an option.
She does a lot.
Yeah, she does a lot, but like all of it, I don't think so.
Right.
So they're done with lunch. Now this next scene is actual comedy. It's like sitcom comedy. Okay. Shamia texts George's wife, Ashley. Yes. Because by the time they go up to she must have texted her at the table, because by the time they go up to check out their rooms, Ashley is texting Shamia back. And Ashley's text is, I would love to clear up the lie that was told about us. And Shamia's text is, I didn't know we had beef and that you thought I was sleeping with your husband. Ashley's text, never thought that. Angela is lying. Shamia's text, well, and she had the nerve to deny asking you if you had any info on me and said, you all just want to be on the show. Ashley goes, Angela's whole motive is to tarnish your name because of something you said about her, which I didn't ask because it wasn't my business. She's weird telling such a big lie, especially putting George in it. So clearly this has been debunked. Like Ashley's like confirmed, Angela's just making this up.
Right.
Angela pops around the corner into the doorway yelling, here you go, bitch. Call him right now. I love Pinky just goes, oh Lord, Angela.
She was not expecting any of this.
She's like, they're like, get out of my room. Get out of my room. Right. Angela's like, I'm not in your room. I haven't crossed the threshold, you basic bitch. They shut the door, but then Angela keeps talking even through the door.
Oh my God. This is little sister, big sister fight all over it right now. I'm like, I'm not touching you. Can't get mad. Not touching. Can't get mad.
Literally. So she just keeps the door shut in her face. And she's like, obsessed with what, Shamia? Open the door and talk. And then she goes, Shahoa. And that they love that. On the interior of that door, they thought that was a great one. Shahoa. That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
That sounds like a city.
Now, tell me this, though. Why does Kelly just crack the door just a little bit, just to peek out? She's like trying to open it. And then Angela goes, peekaboo, I see you.
Bravo, when they put that clip out, I rewound that little thread, that little part on the reel so many times because Kelly shut the door really fast. She thought she was being so sneaky in there.
She's like, she's right like, there. Portia comes out with no wig and a baseball cap. And her confessional had me laughing too long. She goes, you're all out here fussing. And then to herself goes, not fussing. It's so stupid how much that made me laugh because she had said it and then she was like, what? Not fussing.
Right. She just wanted to be in that room scratching those braids. She was like, look, I finally took this wig off after this long ass flight. Like, y'all just let me live for a minute, okay?
Yes.
Goodness.
Portia's now somehow like the mediator in this whole thing. And she tries to tell Angela, like, we're done talking about this. Well, Angela's already dialing Ashley's number. And this is, Ashley says, Shamia said, I told you that her and George were fucking. Angela goes, Ashley, baby, I never said you said that. Sex is not even something we spoke about. Then they cut to her asking, did you fuck George?
Right.
And then Ashley says, you pretty much just wanted to know if I had any information on Shamia. And I told you I just want to remain. She said mutual, but she meant neutral.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Angela just goes, all right, bye, Ashley. And Arlie will be coming to play. And I'm assuming that's her son or something.
Right.
But like she
a
said,
good way of saying,
like,
we're not beefing.
Yeah, she was like, well, we're still cool. Okay. Because anyway, so clearly, and then Portia and Phaedra are like, okay, so you did say that she said that. And so now you're saying you didn't say she said that. You're saying you said that. What?
Yeah. They're also clocking too because they're like, oh, so you do call other people around for information on girls that you're beefing with. Okay. Yike-a-doodles.
So
always
Angela,
something to note.
She's just giving herself away. I think that's why it's like so not threatening because it's just like it's such a poor performance that I'm like, I think she wants everyone to know she's pretending.
Right. You just can't take it seriously.
Right. On their way to dinner, Angela says to Portia and Phaedra, I'm just happy you guys were there to hear my side. I just want the truth to prevail. And Phaedra just kind of goes, and like doesn't really, she's like, okay, we're not going to respond to you, whatever that means.
Exactly. Like, okay.
exactly that. This is what Angela in the car brings up, that Shamia said something to her daughter at that basketball event, and what it was you're way nicer than your mom. Now Angela said something weird online. Hold on. I have it in my notes. Favorited in photos. Thank you, Emily.
I know that's right.
Like, thank you for giving me that note. I appreciate it.
Past
Well,
Emily
and I
looking
have
out
it.
for future Emily.
And here
Look
it
at
is.
you.
Yeah, like, good for me. And what she said was, so someone said her saying Shamia acts like she married the Prince of Zamunda just showed us she's jealous, and that's why she's trying to come for Shamia's marriage. And Angela says, no, it was said because she doesn't have a marriage to come for. Respect mine and I'll respect yours. Simple. What? And then also, I didn't know what was said to my daughter until I saw it on the show. My reaction stands. Please don't speak to my daughter. But what?
When did she, do you know when she put that? Like, was it
That's
between those
question.
two episodes?
That is a great question. This was yeah, but it was between. No, it was like after not obviously it wasn't last week, but after the most recent
after this episode aired.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't know about it until she saw it on the episode.
Right?
Then why'd she bring it up? Okay, I'm confused. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I need some help with that one.
So how did you not know what she said, but yet you brought it up, and then we're acting like you knew what she said, and then she told you what she said? She says it in this whole thing. Like I said, you're nicer than your. I think she did anyway, but
right.
It does.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's doing such a bad job. She must want us to know it's her.
Right.
All right. So Shamia, Kay, and Pinky get to dinner first, and Shamia asks Pinky, "What were you talking about with the whole tension with Kay Michelle?" I'm convinced Shamia did not remember the whole conversation she had with Kay Michelle at the club that night.
Drinks were probably flowing, and that
was a blackout because she tries to put kind of put it on Kay, like, well, you're bringing up my friends, but like. She didn't, you did, and I bet you don't even know that.
Right. It's
or when Shamia remembered it, like when she like the next day she remembered it, she was like, she wouldn't stop talking about my friends.
Right, because he's like, I wouldn't just bring that up out of nowhere. Why would I do that? Yeah.
Like, exactly. So okay, I'm still convinced by that. At the dinner, they get into a lot of fun lesbian conversations. I have to say that was Andy was living for it.
Yes.
Andy approves. He loves when this gets down. Pinky was with the woman for years, so much so that Phaedra was like, no, I thought she was a lesbian.
Right. No,
me and Pinky was like open.
Me and Phaedra had the same reaction. Phaedra said, I was actually shocked that she married a man. I was like, well, yes, me too. I didn't know. Like, I didn't, like Pinky, I'm not going to say nothing, but that's what I thought too. When you were going to introduce it to your partner, I was like, oh, a husband. That's nice. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Drew makes sure to say, though, for the record, that she would never be with a woman by herself, just a woman.
Drew is committed. She's committed.
She cannot have that be on camera.
She's committed. Boy, oh boy.
Portia's now calling herself gay, full-blown lesbian, which I love for her. I love it for her. Love it finally just makes sense. She didn't make sense with any of her previous partners at all. And now it's like, okay, there it is.
Yep. Love Sway, especially if our options are Sway and Mike, especially because I never need to see Mike on the screen again. Let's get rid of him. Go away.
Kay Michelle actually had a girlfriend for a bit, but then she ended up getting with her hairdresser
and tried to fight her in a parking lot or something.
What happened? Kelly shares more than she anticipated because when they cut to her confessional, she's like, I said all that? I need to stop drinking on vacation.
At the events is what you mean.
I'm surprised more people don't say that in their confessionals. Like, I'm surprised it's not like sometimes when I'm watching like Summer House or when I used to watch Southern Charm and and like Craig would go through some drunk night he had. I'm like, how do you even remember what you were actually mad about, what you were saying? It doesn't even make sense to me that you recall it.
Right. That's weird. That's actually funny. No,
am I on a delay? Am I on a delay?
I don't know. You want to clap? 1, 2, 3. Not me rushing you.
I got all nervous. Anyway, go on.
No, I was gonna say that's actually funny because we've talked many a time about Kelly and like how little it takes to get her drunk too. So
Yes.
I feel like every event, like she has a little
Yes.
too much. Like I don't know if it's just like 2 champagne glasses or what, but every single time she always like what about like whose party was that? Shamia's party recently.
Shamia's party
when,
where
like,
she's doing the drunk toast to Gerald and
yes.
Shamia.
I was like, woo, Kelly, you be drunk at these parties. So yeah, I mean she's like 2'5", so you got to watch out, girl.
She's
You in
2'5"
danger.
and she's stressed out.
Yeah.
And so it would not surprise me if she was like, I will have another and another and another. Like it's I'm trying to escape my reality here.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Relatable.
K. Michelle gives a porn site recommendation for anyone who's curious. Tasty Black.
There you go.
She came with high regards from K. Michelle. Drew just can't help herself and says to Shamia, didn't you kiss Candy? Oh, that's what Portia said. Pause, long pause, uncomfortable pause. And then Portia just goes, well, you ruined the mood. Which was the perfect way to handle that moment, actually.
Yes. Because Drew does this a lot now, and she's done it a lot over the past couple episodes, I feel. Yes. What was it when they were, I think like Dallas, when they were all on the bed talking about something, and then she brought something up out of like left field, and we were like, where did that come from? What was it about? Who was
I don't remember now.
They were all on the bed. It was right after the whole like the big fight, and so like one group was outside, like K. Michelle, it was a big thing, and so
yeah.
And they were on the bed.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yes.
Where they were even like, well, let's deal with that another time. Like that doesn't,
right.
We don't need to do that right
like,
now.
Girl, what?
She's trying to stay on the show. She's trying to be like, is this what like you're supposed to do? Like
right.
Stuff and keep stuff going.
Goodness.
I think Pinky is starting to say something when she says she enjoyed her car ride with Drew and Angela. I'm not really sure exactly. She goes, we talked about why there's a breakdown in the friendship, and it really just like a gap in communication on a lot of things. Angela, are you good though? No? And oh my God, I just put my freaking flashlight on. Angela's not good. Angela's not good. It seems like Angela thought this was her cue to bring up what Shamia said to her daughter. So she's like, well, actually, I'm not okay because Shamia said something. Now we know she doesn't even know what she said something to my daughter. Oh wait, I have my note. Drew's new confessional look. They popped this up. I didn't even recognize her at first. She has like a white cardigan, and her makeup it looks like she's trying to make her face different.
Yeah.
Right? Like it didn't. I honestly didn't even recognize who it was at first. So whatever they did there, do we like it?
I did. Drew to me sometimes feels like almost every time she shows up somewhere, like whether it's in a confessional or like on a scene or something, it feels like she has a different team she's using sometimes. And I'm always like,
well, now that we know what her team is like, that makes sense.
Exactly. It makes a ton of sense. Yeah.
Now that we've seen her team, we know that actually tracks. So,
yeah.
There we go. But I think Drew and Angela talked about making Shamia's narrative be that she's obsessed with Portia. Yeah. I think that they had a discussion ahead of time, and that like all the fighting she's doing is because she wants something from Portia. So that's that they keep like bringing it back to that. And I think they planned on that. They're like, well, Portia and Shamia need to talk. And so we're just going to keep kind of pulling them back into it.
And I think that's what Shamia kind of says, like in a lot of interview, but she's been saying that like for the past like 2 seasons, really. She's been like, they are the ones that like constantly push this beef between me and Portia all the time, when like me and Portia just kind of want to show up and just like almost like not acknowledge each other, but like they keep pushing us like towards like fights, really.
Yeah. Angela then tries to call out Shamia for what she said about her husband, but literally, Angela, it was in rebuttal to what you said about her like fucking all the Hawks players. And, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep. Again, Angela seems to be reaching here because she's trying to make Shamia apologize for saying the same things Angela said about her. Like, you don't want to say you're sorry for that? I'm like, but you did it. It just feels like it cancels itself out. So I'm like, if we're tracking all this, are you not tracking what you say?
Right. Can't be one-sided.
Shamia has, it was funny. Shamia has Pinky read the texts that she had with Ashley earlier, and they put like a classical dramatic score underneath it as she reads it. It was good.
And the dramatic, like they were popping up dramatic text in the background too. I was like, what is happening right now? What are we doing?
They were having way too much fun.
Way too much fun.
Angela prepares this next line like she's about to say something huge. She goes, see, what you don't know is we called Ashley and we spoke on the phone for 2 minutes.
Goodness. Shamia said, ooh.
It's like, I guess what I'm saying. It's like, it's so bad. It's funny. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of on Salt Lake City when Brittany's trying to prove that her and Meredith were really good friends. And she's like, no, we had lunch for 2 hours.
Oh, right. Right.
Right.
You're like, okay.
They're like 2 hours. You can count the friendship in hours. Yeah, it's not so great.
Right. Especially that's what this entire format of this TV show is going to lunch with people. Like, you're not friends. Okay.
And then Angela thinks she's like, and Ashley said that you told her that I said that she said you fucked George. I said you fucked George.
Goodness.
So get it right. So, okay.
All right.
I just asked her, did she know you? Because I'm about to go off on you and I don't want to hurt your feelings. So let's get the story straight.
Not the warning.
Let's get the story straight. Yes, let's do that.
For our sake too, the audience. Let's get it straight. What are we what are we talking about right now?
Shamia accuses Angela again of making that stuff up about with Phaedra last season. And Angela gets a little desperate and starts barking and calling her a lap dog, but like arf barking.
Ooh, child.
Like it was because then they also like the lighting in this dinner was horrible. It was like overhead lighting and made everyone look crazy. So she was just a bad look for everyone all around. The lighting was horrible. I was very upset for them.
I know. You know, they hate some bad. It's like reunion lighting. That harsh ass reunion lighting.
You know, I'm just like, why? At this point, I think we all know. Like, don't do overhead lighting. Do a bunch of ring lights in front of them. Just hit them up with a bunch of ring lights. Make them look. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, what are we? What are we doing? Like, you've seen 20 years of this. Like, what are we doing?
Come on.
We know how to work it.
They start getting real loud though here and saying very ugly things back and forth to each other. And when Portia yells, "They're gonna kick us out," I felt like, oh, thank God, finally we get someone realizing, like, stop now. You can't just fight like this in public. We can do when we get back.
Right. I feel like people get bold, like get a little more like amped up, especially when they're in those private rooms. When you put a party in that private room, they kind of feel like the building is theirs and they can just do whatever they want to. Like somebody's like, bring out the Bluetooth, let's put some music on, like all kind of stuff. It's like, wait a minute, we're still in the restaurant. Hold on, wait a minute.
Totally. Okay, we're back at the castle now. Some gather in Portia's room. News has just dropped that Kelly's ex-husband I remember this too, is suing Bravo for $200 million.
Child.
$200 million.
Even they laugh and they like, boy, who hyped you up? Like, ridiculous.
Kelly and Portia end up actually having like a moment in here, and Portia proclaims that like we're going to be here for you, not just Shamia, by the way, Kelly. We all are here for you. We're all your friends, not just Shamia. But I can just tell that this is going to be tepid. This is a tepid makeup at best.
Oh yeah, because we all know that, you know, tonight's episode is supposed to be explosive. This is when I think the start of all
this is the one, right? Like this is where we're getting into like the stuff that they've been teasing us about.
So I think especially that when we're right back to Portia versus Shamia, I think Kelly knows where her loyalties lie. I think she's gonna be the one cradling Shamia in the van after the fight. So I don't think it's gonna last too long.
Ooh, I'm
lasted
excited.
24 hours. That's good. You
Yeah,
know,
exact 24 hours. Not
we'll
if
take
that. We'll see. We'll see. Actually,
Right.
technically, it might not even have been 24. So,
Exactly.
mm, mm. All right. I think I want to talk about House of Dragons now.
Let's do it.
I'm very excited for this.
55 minutes exactly.
Are you writing out? I can also send
I always do that.
I can also I didn't realize that I could also send you the timestamps too when we're done. Like I always track it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I have my House of Dragons are in a whole separate document because they're that long. Well, I like had to write out. I always do this when I do House of Dragons. I put out a not a graph, a key, if you will. So like Team Black, Rhaenyra Targaryen, Syrax.
Oh, okay.
And they're dragons because they're constantly talking about the dragons like they're people, and I'm like, which one's Sunfire? Who has Sunfire?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
So
I had to like have a whole like thing happening here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going all the way back to episode 1. I want to like get in the world. I'm not even kidding. I almost bought a Targaryen wig for you and myself.
I will take it.
Right? I feel like I should. I feel like I should just go and I'm gonna head and get it. Like
I'm gonna get 2 strings and put them back here and tie them with a little butterfly clip right there, so I give like the full like Damon effect. Right. Well,
no, they have some of these wigs that already have that. Like that. They go. Yes, I know. I was so close, Kendrick. But next time, yeah.
Here we go.
So episode 1, the opening is Rhaena claiming sheep stealer. Or does she?
Right.
We've never seen a wild dragon tamed before. And as much as it's not funny how bad it goes, it is funny that it just goes as bad as it goes.
It's pure comedy, honestly. Pure comedy. Because girl.
When Alicent gets back from her scandalous meeting with Rhaenyra, that amazing scene from last season. Oh, that scene was so good with the two of them. That alone, I should have been nominated. Hello.
Right. Crazy.
Her plan is fucked because she finds out Aegon is gone and Aemond is there and he is psychotic and that actor though is so good. Ewan, he is just incredible as
Aemond. Yeah, for sure.
Now, the big question for the Blacks right now is, do we trust Alicent? Totally sounds like a trap. Everything she said completely sounds like she's luring in to a trap 100%.
Yes, I wouldn't trust it.
Jace is particularly pissed at his mom for considering this. Now, here what I'm going to say about Jace as a character. I didn't really care about Jace that much. I was like, okay, whatever. But the actual actor, Harry, must be the most beloved guy in the whole entire cast because HBO did so many tribute goodbyes to him on their Instagram that was like one an hour, if not more.
Yes. Yes.
And so like I think it's because he kind of grew up in front of them, maybe so they feel like so whatever to him. But like I was shocked at how much fanfare it got from them.
Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a death I was waiting for. Because
me too.
Good God, he was one. It was just like way too much dip on your chip. Like you gotta stop. Like I get it. You're the next in line, but like, bro, calm down. Like you doing too much. I know everyone loved the mogging and the face and all like that, but I was like, every time you do it, I love it as a fan, but if I'm a parent, I want to knock that little smirk off your face. Shut up. Stop it. Don't piss me off. Not today.
No, honestly, yes.
Gosh.
Well, Damon, because now this is where we're picking up on these people. Damon is doing what he does best, and he's killing people in a battle, fighting with the Riverlands army led by that Lord Oscar Tully, that young kid who's actually kind of a little badass. Okay.
Yes.
He's young, but he's good. And after a bloody battle that they think they've won, a bunch of these beat up looking soldiers come through the forest, and you're like, oh no, but we love them. They are led by Tommy Flanagan is the actor. If any of you Sons of Anarchy fans out there recognize him, he is right. Like I was like, is that because it took a second for me to put it together just because I didn't realize how much time had passed and how much older he had gotten.
Right.
Because that trip, because Charlie, for example, Charlie Hunnam looks kind of the same. sort
Yes,
of,
he
you know.
does. Yeah.
So it doesn't like the time lapse didn't really work. But when I saw him, I was like, Tommy Flanagan. Well, okay.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take that.
But Lord Roderick Dustin is his name, and this is like the group of Northmen, I guess. They're called the Winter Wolves, and they literally came to fight for Rhaenyra and possibly die because there's some sort of shortage of food where they live, so they're like, we're off to fight. Like, that's crazy.
Listen, if you want an army, that's the kind of army you want. Okay, you either want them or the damn Dothraki that are just like, you know what, I wake up to kill. Like, I have no other plans today. I'm literally just that. So where do you want me to go? Point the direction. I'm going there right now. Love
that. Roddy, good old Roddy over there, tosses a head at Daemon, and it's the Lannister guy. One of the twins, because there's twins that we're dealing with. All right, well, there's a new person fighting for the green.
Wait, I'm sorry. Remind me real quick, because this was like a kind of a quick moment.
I am like so prepared for you to ask questions because I had like graphs drawn. I was like, I will get this figured out for once in my fucking life. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, ask.
So at this point, both of the twins are dead, right? Because like one we saw die.
I think well, maybe that hasn't happened yet. But the other one is on the ship with.
Oh, that's right.
We're still there. We're still there.
Okay, so the head they brought, because I thought, didn't they have a battle last season in Rhaenyra's bedroom, right?
Yes.
Am I thinking of the right people?
You're not thinking of the right people. You're thinking of totally different people.
Oh, those are the other twins. Those are not Lannister twins.
Let me, because I'm sure you're not the only one who maybe gets confused by that. Because that the twins are last season when the guy goes to what's her name? Hold on, Shirako Lohar, the Triarchy captain, when he has to go like mud wrestle.
Oh yes,
and stuff. Yes. That's one of the twins.
Okay.
And then his other twin was actually fighting in the battle. They had lions. There on the battlefield.
Okay.
So that's who Daemon was fighting, and whatever. Anyway, they thought he had fled, but then the Northmen are like, here you go. The Winter Wolves are like, we got its head, motherfucker.
Okay.
So one of the Lannisters is gone, which is good because the Lannisters are very powerful, as we know.
Yes.
Even though I love a Lannister.
Same.
I love a Lannister. They're such little naughty things, and everyone like hates them. I just love it.
I know. You know, Cersei's listen, Khaleesi always will forever be my number one, but Cersei was a strong number two for me. You know, I love me some evil ass Cersei. I
just love that. I love like an evil character like that. It's just so much fun to play.
Yes.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
But okay, there's a new person fighting for the Greens. Lord Ormond Hightower, played by very famous James Norton, been around the block quite a bit, quite well known. He is Otto's nephew.
Yep.
And Alicent and Gwain's cousin. He is also the Lord of Old Town.
Still hate the name Gwain, by the way, but
anyway. Gwain.
God.
Gwain. Like, why?
Gwain. Ugh. All right, girl. I'm like, okay.
But Lord Ormond's ward is Daeron Targaryen, Alicent's youngest son, who we heard mention of last season.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So Alicent is trying. She is back at the. She's back at the King's Landing trying to figure out how the hell to fix this mistake that's been made because now Aegon's gone. So she gets a message to Lord Ormond, and it says it's from the king, asking, wait 3 days before heading over here to the Iron Throne. Just give it a second. Wait 3 days, please. So now Alicent needs to get Aemon the hell out of there. So this is the creepiest scene. She plays into his desire for her praise. I'm not convinced she thought he wanted to like fuck her.
No, me neither.
I think she knew that like all he wants is to be like adored.
A typical like somebody like coming into power, but just like wants always assurance that like people think they're doing great. Yeah, exactly.
And so she comes and starts playing with that. She's like, you should have been king. If only you had been born first, you know?
Exactly. Was not expecting anything else to follow. Okay.
And then her goal was to get him to go to the Riverlands because that's what she had pitched that was going to happen. And then she's like, and you can kill Daemon? Huh? How does that sound? Isn't that? And then just to sweeten the deal, she's like, I'll even meet you there.
See, in terms of plans, though, that's where you went too far. Like now he's thinking, like, okay, so so those signals I'm picking up on, they are being reciprocated. Okay,
He's like,
okay,
I hear ya.
loud and clear, baby, loud and clear. Okay,
And
okay,
the way Allison is playing this is like she knows the affection from her will persuade him further, but she did not anticipate him going in for a kid. That was one of the funniest shocks, though.
truly.
She's like, okay, bye-bye. Get out of here.
She had to make a decision literally within less than a second. She's like, am I about to be grossed out or am I going to lean into this and just let, he's a Targaryen. This is what they like to do. Okay. Should I do it? Should I not? What am I doing? And she let him do it. She let him do it.
I went through like all of season 2, not even kidding, not figuring out that Aegon and Helena were brother and sister.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was getting so confused. I was like, why are they both talking like their kid died? Oh my God, it was their. So they're, they do a lot of that.
Yeah. I mean, they're not in the same room very often, so it's easy to forget. So I get it.
Right. I also love Helena. Like,
same.
Love her down.
She's the crazy person you have to pay attention to because we call them crazy, but it's like, oh shit, you know what's going on. Okay, hold on, let's talk, sis. What's happening?
Exactly.
Should I go to this party or not? Like, let
exactly.
me know.
Oh no, you need to go to her for all the information.
Exactly.
Well, Rhaena, she's over on Sheep Stealer. She's bitten off way more than she can chew, to say the least. And it seems like he just abandons her in the middle of nowhere, and you're like, oh, you're fucked. But then he actually comes back with a sheep for her to eat. And it's such a funny scene because it's kind of like he's like, isn't that good? It's good, huh? Have it. I love it. That's what I've been eating. That's why I keep stealing them. That's why they call me Sheep Stealer. They're so good.
Exactly. Like, these are the best ones. Okay. Cows, overrated. No,
yeah,
these
I'm
sheep,
telling you, sheep,
everything.
And he's like, right? He just like cooks it for her. He's like, good. You need to eat. I'm like, well, so not great, but still, still okay. Well, Lord Corlys, God, I love this actor. Lord Corlys and his son Alan, they're currently struggling to work on their relationship. They've been estranged for a long time, and they're like trying to get back together, but they have to go to the Battle of the Gullet. Like, they're busy. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, now we got the Triarchy captain, Lohar. She has beef with the Sneeze Snake. We did not know this. She made it seem like she wanted to fight for the fucking king.
Oh, yeah.
She just wanted to get at Corlys as best as she could.
A girl after my own heart. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna sign every contract you need to just to get my lick back. I'm like, you know what? Fair. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, like we're gonna go fight for the king.
Right, the king. Okay.
Yep. Totally. And that's when the Lannister guy's like, okay, I found out way too late that this was the plan.
Right. I'm on the boat. Like, okay, this is bad.
So we're okay. Like, they're gonna go to like attack High Tide, I guess, his castle, which makes him have to go some crazy way. And he's okay. It's not going great. I think she ends up tossing him off the boat, right?
Yeah, they're telling us in the comments. They're like, "Yep, he's she threw the other twin off the boat." So everyone's assuming he drowned and is gone, but I guess we're waiting for confirmation. Maybe.
Yes.
We assume.
Great scene. Corlys lures the Triarchy through this like crazy pass, and we get to see that Sneeze Snake, what he's all about. He can just wriggle and wrangle through any type of thing he needs to. That's a good scene. Well, now Jace, this is a little fucking brat. He has commanded Sir Laurent to keep Rhaenyra locked in her room so that she doesn't go and die in the battle. And then this dumbass convinces Baela to join him because we'll win the battle for mom and she'll love it.
God, this is like, Baela, you normally have a lot more sense on your head. What is going on? You see, it's the thing where like a man will just like hold a little bit of like hope and love over your head, and you're like, okay, god damn it, he's normally not like this. Let me go ahead and just let me go to like Cynthia Bailey. Let me go to this battle, child, and just see what's going on right quick. I guess I'll go with him. Okay. Let me see what's going on over in Westeros, child.
That is so stupid. I love it. Here, something that pisses me off though about the whole Game of Thrones world is how easy it is to hurt a dragon. Like, for example, in Game of Thrones, when they go and they are fighting with the White Walkers, right? I can't remember when the dragon first gets like hurt.
Yeah.
And like I just would have thought the way they talk about dragons and the way dragons could just like be mass murderers in like one failed swoop of the fireball, like it's way too easy for them to like get hit with an arrow and be pulled down under the I'm like, well, I feel like they should be a little bit more like, I don't know. I just think it's a little bit of a flaw to me.
You know what? I wondered that too, because it probably makes more sense like during House of the Dragon for a dragon to be injured, because I think there's a lot more of them. So they're like, okay, we need to prepare to like somehow to kill these dragons.
True.
So they probably think about it a lot more than like than I would think on Game of Thrones, where dragons haven't been around for so long. Now you got this fucking blonde girl coming and she's like, well, guess what? I got 3, motherfucker. And it's like, okay, well, now we're all dead. It's okay. But I wonder too, though, because, you know, they spent all their time, what was it, the Scorpion? Is that what it was called? Making the Scorpion in Game of Thrones. And so I'm wondering, like, it'd make more sense if they said, which they might have, y'all know my memory is absolute ass. But if they had said, like, oh, we had to go back to the old text and figure out a way to craft the weapon to pierce the dragon skin or something, but I don't think we ever got that lore. So
I don't know. I really wish that the dragons were more like
yeah, you would think they're
indestructible.
You think the skin is a lot more harder to pierce.
Yeah, because I also just don't like. I know, again, for the millionth time, Emily, they're not real,
right?
But I'm always like, I hope no dragons were hurt in the making of the Emily.
I know.
Every single time, because I'm so attached to them, because they do such a good job of giving them these individual personalities and everything, you know. So
that's what makes me think what's his name? Sheep Stealer is going to be around a lot longer than we expect, because all the other ones, they're like at least aesthetically pretty, like nice color and all this kind of stuff. He's got like the long bottom row of teeth and everything, and it's like, oh, okay, they don't care what you look like, so you might you might be here for a while.
Look like. Oh, that's so funny. Like, you're not domesticated, like you're not like cared for like a domesticated dog, you know, where you're groomed. Nope. Like they don't give a fuck what you look like.
You've been out here. Yep.
It's too good. Thankfully, so first, Vermax and Jace get hit by that arrow thing that's attached to the anchor, and Bela can swoop in with Moon Dancer and break the chain.
I love that name. I love that name.
But then Moon Dancer, I know. But then RHOA shows up with Sheep Stealer. And this guy doesn't listen to what she's saying and thinks that he's just supposed to kill everybody, even her sister.
Jeez.
And now Jason Vermax have to defend Bela and Moon Dancer against RHOA and Sheep Stealer. And by the way, and Sheep Stealer's huge, like Vagar sized.
Yeah, he's a biggie.
Sorry.
Big boy.
I just was like, it could not have gone worse. She's like, here I am, guys. I'll come and help. Like, I don't think he speaks what you speak.
Right. Whole nother language going on.
Yeah, I think he speaks Spanish.
It's crazy because you would think that, like, you just got this dragon and your first thought is like, all right, well, there's the war, let's go to it. It's like, you don't want to try to train him for like a week or like, you know, just a little bit. Like, he's been wild his whole life. You don't think this is gonna go bad in any way or shape or form? Okay,
thank you. Thank you. Like, this is a little bit quick. I mean, this is, you can't just get a dragon and go fly around with them in an active battle, an active one that's happening right now.
Right.
Anyway, so but then once again, Vagar or Vermax gets hit with one of the anchor arrows, and they get pulled down. The death scene, I will say, for Jace was pretty gorgeous.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful, like it was beautifully done, and like they did watching like the making of. They did a whole lot of stuff too. It was very challenging.
I mean, the kid has a face too, so like him drowning, like even going under the water. I was like, poetry.
I know. That's exactly. I was like, God, what a gorgeous death. Oh,
right. Let me look that way when I go. Please.
God, it was just like, and also like the way it was done to like the arrow hits, and you're like, oh, he's dead. It was beautiful.
Yes,
absolutely beautiful. Okay.
Wait, can we take a quick pause because you just did the accent because it's Love Island UK season. We got a comment where Hannah Heckloff said, What do you think of Jasmine on Love Island UK? She's an old coworker of mine and was the loveliest girl. Her last job before she became full influencer. Haven't been watching It's Too Weird.
Oh.
Oh. And you're all caught up, aren't you?
No, I think I have a couple, maybe an episode or two behind.
Okay. Well, yeah, you've been watching. So yeah.
Yes, we like Jasmine. So I thought that this was going to relate to Game of Thrones in some way, and I was like,
no, you
waiting.
did the
I was like,
accent.
and then okay, sorry. Now I'm in it. Do we like? Yes. So we're talking about Love. Yes, I like Jasmine.
We love Jasmine. Yes, Jasmine's everything. Everything. We love her. I say watch. I don't think you'll be embarrassed. I mean, it might be weird. You know her, so she goes off a lot. She has this really weird relationship
Actually,
with.
I would like her. I would like if you know her to watch because,
right,
because like I would think I would like to. If you could please watch and report back.
Yes, because she has a few crash outs, quite a few crash outs, but we love them because we feel like there are a bunch of goofies in this villa. I don't like the guy she's with. I don't at all, or his brother.
Ew, not at all. I don't like as a she's not in a couple I care about. I don't buy it at all.
No, she'll probably make the finals, but it's one of those like common situations where we're voting for the girl, not the guy. To be honest, like it's very rare we vote for the guy. So
very.
Anyway, episode 2.
Anyway, episode 2. All right, so now we have Jace is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Emma crushes this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone collectively talked about it too. Like everyone was like, "Oh, episode 2."
Mm-hmm.
Like on their interviews when they did the press junkets, like that's a good one.
Yeah,
like it's a great acting. There's your Emmy nom.
Yeah. Oh, she's got it. Believe that.
Yeah. Actually, you know what's really sweet? Matt Smith is so great with always getting the pronouns right.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Emma. Always. And so it's tough because Rhaenyra is she, but I was admiring an interview he did because he always talks about how much he loves working with them and whatever. Anyway, what are we looking at? Is something happening in the comments?
Oh, I was looking for because she Lex B360 said, I think talking about Jace in this scene, that they offered to use a dummy for this scene, but he said no, and he wanted to actually be in it with her, and he wanted to because it was, I think he said they were 9 hours of having to play dead in that scene, but he was like, no, I want to do it with her. I want her to have some actually to react to, and I'm like, oh.
No, that is unnecessarily nice. Very, 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 very nice. Really hard.
Yeah.
Really hard to just stay that way the whole time.
Right.
Really crazy.
Goodness.
Yeah, really crazy. Anyway, Rhaena. Now let's get Rhaena has shown back up at Lady Aaron's. Something I also forget. Rhaena and Bela are Damon's children.
I forget that all the time. Yeah.
Because he has no attachment to them at all.
Nope.
Not even a little bit. He's like, oh yeah, those are my daughters. What do I do with them? He doesn't even acknowledge it.
Exactly. He's after the throne and the crown. So this whole time. So he forgets about them a lot. They mama gone. He just oh, listen, y'all are orphans now. Okay.
Literally. But so now Rhaena's like, I have nowhere to go. And she shows back up at Lady Aaron's looking for asylum. And Sheep Stealer is behind her looking all raggedy. And she's like, I offer Sheep Stealer as protection, but he's always been in the Vale, doing his thing, so it's not really much of an offer,
right?
Especially we just saw what you did.
Yeah,
he doesn't know he doesn't know any commands or anything, so he'll just kill anything and everyone.
Right.
So not reliable here. Damon and his army give us a little musical number. Sitting around singing songs and stuff. And then our queen, Sir Simon Strong, shows up with a message from Rhaenyra. And his sons are carrying this wine. And all I thought was, how long did they have to carry it like that for? Did they have to go through the whole because that was like a pain in the ass.
God. Me in the olden times, I would not have done well.
No, I mean, it's like it's like they had to carry it on the thing. It's like some heavy ass huge pot. I'm like, is that how you have to bring people wine?
Right.
No one's ever
I
getting a
mean-
bottle of wine.
No, come to the castle. Like, what do you know?
Yeah, exactly. Her message, though, Rhaenyra's message is to head to King's Landing so that Daemon can, like, she's like, Jace is dead.
Mhm.
So Daemon gives the troops their orders and he stops by Harrenhal. He gives Caraxes a little water break. It's so cute. Caraxes drinking the water and it was so cute. But he has to chat with Alice. Now you just knew as soon as Alice asked to be granted Harrenhal and Daemon said no.
Mhm.
I'm like, this is coming back to bite you, Betty.
Oh yeah.
You still don't know who Alice is. We can tell who Alice is. You want to deny who Alice is, but she's
Mhm.
and you're gonna piss her off. And here we go.
Yep.
Here we fucking go, Daemon. You and your attitude.
Mhm.
Here's what we'll say though about Matt Smith as Daemon.
Mhm.
Matt Smith has an ability to make a character that on paper is so evil,
Yeah.
incredibly likable.
Yeah.
Somehow, and I'll tell you who's not doing that, and that is our boy Fabian with Sir Kristen.
Oh God.
Fabian gives him zero.
Him and his arts and crafts.
Him and his arts and fucking crap. Like I guess it's written that way, but Matt Smith has found a way to put like a spin on it or something.
Right.
Because even though Daemon is so evil, I'm like, yes, bitch. Like I'm on his side.
Yeah, always and will be. Same there.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Okay, well, now we get this great scene though, because they're looking for Corlys. As soon as Corlys flipped off the thing, I knew he wasn't dead. I'm like, unless I see that man die, you just know, because he keeps coming back he's always like coming back from battles and just like takes 10 years to get better, but like he does.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we get this great scene. Alan, Bela, and Adam looking for Corlys on the beach. And then you get Corlys, Bela, Adam, and Alan all on the beach together. And seeing how much this meant to Black people who love this genre and have always felt excluded. I had no idea, because this isn't my genre that I really care about.
Yeah.
But again, this goes to I'm always represented in some way because I'm white and there's always going to be a white person. But I didn't know that this was like a huge gap, that there's just never a Black person like riding a dragon. They're always the slave.
Exactly. Because Black people love Game of Thrones. Like and even like the ones that got to it late, like they were like, okay, I'm just gonna watch because y'all won't shut up about the show.
Yeah.
Watched it, fell in love, and like will binge like love like this genre. You know, this is my genre. Like I love me some sci-fi, like anything in it, and it's so rare that we like truly get like a marquee name that's like Black. So having a show that's like this huge with this many Black characters is wild, honestly. Wild.
It's such a great thing. It meant so much. And I'm not even sure. I think Claire Kilner directed this episode and I love her. Everyone loves her. She must have known. She must have had some inkling that it would matter a lot.
Go Claire. Go Claire.
It was good. It was good. This is where Corlys tells his son that he will give them his name. Put a pin in that.
Yeesh.
Well, Allison is making moves to get her plan on track. And she walks into the Gold Cloaks locker room where we see a lot of dicks.
Yeah. Yep.
And she tells Commander Largent, or whatever his name is, about her plan. This is a big risk. She's like, so if someone were to be trying to get Rhaenyra to come in here and take the throne, and would that be bad? Would you not like that?
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Well, the 3 new dragon riders, they had abandoned their post. They were supposed to be at Harrenhal waiting. To be fair, there was like a minotaur looking thing in the forest, and also like Alice Rivers was going, "Go ahead, guys, no, go. I can tell you're supposed to go." So they're like, we really aren't getting enough instructions from our boss. Like, you needed to let us know the full breakdown of this job description.
And it's not like she can just like send a text message like, you gotta wait for ravens and all this kind of. It's like, okay, girl, I'm coming back. Like, I'm not sitting around waiting over here.
Yeah, thank you. But Ulf hasn't been around Damon yet in his journey, and it's kind of like the mean boss is back in the office, and he's
Right.
like, why Damon's like, why aren't you at Harrenhal? And Ulf thinks he can be like, hey, like do his typical thing, but Damon is like, I'm not fucking having it. Who is this?
Right.
Who is
this loser? Who is this?
Who is this? So then Damon leaves to go to Rhaenyra, and still providing Hugh and Ulf no further instructions. You gotta make people aware of their expectations.
Yeah, you gotta.
A lot of what this season has felt like for me is just poor management.
Yeah, truly.
Just like real sloppy work. You guys need to get someone in here. You need an HR department stat.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to episode 3 yet, so that's when we really got to figure some shit out soon. Like, what's going on?
We're a mess, people.
Yeah.
They need thorough onboarding. That's what it is. They need thorough onboarding.
Yeah, exactly.
When they're hired.
An onboarding guide, yeah. A trainer
maybe like a video or a play. I don't know, because it's back then, like a play of what they're supposed to expect. Like a training video.
Some scrolls with the checklist you need to do when you sign on. Absolutely, yeah. We need a couple things here. There we go.
And the person and anyone coming in to replace you has to sign off that you did that. You don't get to leave until you sign that they sign off that you're good to go.
Somebody on the training committee has got to sign off for you. Absolutely.
Yep. Well, Miss Massaria is standing outside of Rhaenyra's room, and episode 2. I love. I have a lot of notes on episode 2 because I thought this was one of the best episodes of the whole show.
Yeah.
So now they've added this amazing dynamic where his ex, Massaria, is now. He doesn't quite know, but he's wondering what is going on. What's the connection with Rhaenyra? But we know that they totally fucked. Okay. And so when she's standing out there, he's like, interesting. He thinks she's doing all this just to hurt him, but she hits him with, not everything's about you, Damon. It's like, ooh, that was good.
Right. Like certain kind of men you can't tell that to now. Hold on.
Something they both agree on, though, is that they don't trust Alicent.
Yeah.
It's giving like bisexual problems.
Exactly.
I like it. They're like, does she love Alicent more than us too?
Right. Is she the one that got away? Is that what happened?
I think they're like, okay, well, we don't like her. Anyway.
Exactly. High school sweethearts.
But this scene with Damon in Rhaenyra's chambers is so good. It's like it was so almost pedestrian, like a dad comforting mom because she's grieving or something. Like she's just like another grieving mother for her son, and Damon is like, daddy's here to help energy.
Yes.
And we don't ever get that from Damon. We don't. He's all, especially last season, he was gone the whole time. She tells him about the wild dragon with the writer who literally attacked their children. And little do they know.
Right.
Little do you know it's your daughter.
Right.
But Damon starts like whispering Valerian in her ear. And I'm like, well, she's gonna move now. Like she's going. Like that worked. And he's like telling her, he's like, I saw this whole thing and play out, whatever. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. It don't matter. You were whispering in her ear.
Exactly. She's like, that's my shit. You know that. You know that.
She's like, I'm awake now. Let's go fucking do this.
Let's go get it done.
Well, Alicent is marching through King's Landing in her gorgeous green dress. And she asks her handler, Sir Rickard, where's the head of the guards? And tells him, like, I want to have a meeting in the small council. He puts some stuff together. He's like, what's going on? Something's going down. Well, then cut to, she's in her room packing, and that fucker, Jasper Wilde, Master of Law, comes in to assault her.
Yes.
He knows about Sir Kristen, too. Okay, everyone. I think everyone does.
Right, worst kept secret. So yeah,
right. But thank God, our favorite Maester comes in to save her, and it's like take him off. I mean, he was literally watching her about to get assaulted, and he's like, "She's whatever, not gonna work. Get out of here."
Right, get out of here, motherfucker.
Well, Alicent has to just shake off her near assault. Well, she was assaulted. She was okay. It happened.
Yeah.
So she can go and get Helena out of there. And so now with Aegon gone and Aemon off to Harrenhal, Helena is the queen in charge. She is the queen,
Yes.
as Allison said.
I love this scene so much.
I
You're the
loved it
queen.
too.
Yes.
You're a queen. You're the queen.
You're the queen, Helena.
Oh, so good.
Oh, good.
This is where Helena has these great lines. Allison says, "You told me that you were happy before you were queen. I think now, not of what you may deserve, but what might make you happy." And Helena, in the most sincere and genuine way, says, "I think I might like to keep chickens." And you're like, if that bitch isn't going to keep chickens, I'm going to be really pissed off now.
I know.
Okay.
I'm assuming since she knows how everything plays out, or she has these visions, I'm assuming she's had something about her life too. And I wonder if that, because this can be either really sad or really like kind of like looking towards the future. I wonder if she's like, "Ooh, I can't wait till we get to that moment," or it's like, "Damn, all I want to do is keep some chickens. I'm not even one of the ones that want power. I just want to keep some chickens. Like, why can't I keep chickens?"
She doesn't even ride her dragon. Like she won't kill like anyone.
Right.
And her dragon's gorgeous. Sunfire, beautiful. But she's like, I don't do that. So well, then from there they march up to Sir Frederick, the head of the guards, and tell him to stand down. And Helena is so proud of herself. She's like, "I will not have any beast harmed." And she looks at her mom like, "Did you see that?"
She's like, "Yep, you
I said it. I said it.
I am the queen after all."
I am.
You know?
She told me I'm the queen, so I said it. And then at the very end, she goes, "Her sons were always kind." And she's like, she just meant that. Like, she really did mean that. So cute. Okay, well, Rhaenyra and Daemon then head off to King's Landing, and Mysaria is waiting by the dragon pit to give Rhaenyra her crown and be like, "Don't forget which one of us was loyal."
Right.
Okay. And Rhaenyra does not really give a definitive response because she's like, "Okay, he's right behind me."
Right. What she should have said was, "Remember, like, your husband was going crazy last season. He was in that castle following ghosts and stuff like that. I was here though. Like, I was by your side. Girl.
Remember that?
Remember all that, okay? I didn't do nothing to you."
When Daemon walks by Mysaria, like, I won. It's like the pettiest.
Right.
Oh, I love it. But then as Rhaenyra and Daemon walk to their dragons, Daemon asks Rhaenyra about her new advisor. And she's like, "I don't need your approval." And he's like, "I was just making an observation."
Whoopsie.
Whoa. I was literally just pointing something out, even though I was wondering. And he looks kind of hot, realizing, like, did she fuck my ex?
Right. Are we in a triangle right now? What's going on?
Damn it. By the way, the dragons in this are comforting each other because Syrax lost her baby too. Isn't that so sad? I hate it.
I know.
Well, remember the 3 dragon riders left for Harrenhal? Now they've left it unattended, and Aemon and Vhagar get to go in and destroy it. And wasn't the castle like being built?
I think right. I think there are like people there like actively like keeping it together and shit. Yeah.
And then here comes the fucking dragon just burning it down, knocking it over. This happened on Game of Thrones too, in that last season where and I'm going to steal this because this is actually from Watch What Crappens. Ben said this when they covered this season. He called them sloppy dragons because we had been watching them build all of these like homes and stuff and get the city together. And then all the dragons were just jumping on things and knocking shit over. And it's like, we just built this.
Right. Like, guys, come on.
Come on. We
just did this. God damn it.
We just did it. But unfortunately, Aemon kills our queen, Sir Simon Strong.
R.I.P.
And
we hardly knew these.
This poor guy, he's always sitting down trying to eat a meal.
Literally.
And then he's like, "Have a seat. If you want some wine, like, we don't do that here. Like, I don't have a sword. Like,
nothing.
Take it. You have Harrenhal. Take it. I don't care."
Right. There's literally no reason to kill me. Like, none at all. Like,
none
you
at
have
all.
All this shit. I don't care.
But then Aemon has to like fight with the sons too. Well, one of his sons just manages to get one stab in. That's it. But then he starts bleeding out. And before he knows it, Alice Rivers is the last person he sees. And he's like, "Help me." And I'm like, oh, because Daemon pissed her off, not giving her Harrenhal. Now she's going to like make Aemon some like super powerful entity somehow with her powers.
Yep.
I knew it. I'm like, here it comes. This is where the issue is. It is the coolest thing ever when Rhaenyra and Daemon ride their dragons into King Landing. It looks so good.
Yes. Who did they have with them? There were 2 others, right? Or 3 others?
I don't know.
Was it just those 2?
I thought it was just the 2 of them. Was that not right?
For some reason, I remember in a visual.
Oh, the other dragon riders, right?
Okay. I thought so. I thought there was like a visual of like 4 or 5 of them like in the air around there, and then they land. But those 2 land. I think the other ones are still like somewhere, like keeping guard, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Emma and Matt had a discussion about like how they were going to approach this whole scene, and they talked about moving through the castle like one quote animal because they share a DNA. And it's like also that kind of creeps you out. You're like, oh yeah, because they're uncle and niece, but like it's fine. But Rhaenyra gets to finally see Daemon in action, and it's working for her. Okay. That was such a sexy fucking scene where he's like, stay back. I'll just go kill all these fucking people right here with my hands.
Right. Love it.
Like, takes his little helmet off and he's like, we're cool. Let's go.
Right.
Hot. And then he pops that door open to the throne room, and they throw in a great shot of them holding hands as she walks in.
Emma is playing this whole entire thing out perfectly, because you can tell Rhaenyra is still like she's here, like she's present, but she's not, because it's still like, yes, I'm here, but also like I'm actively fucking grieving. Like this moment should be a lot happier for me than it is, but like if I could trade it, I want my son back. Like this is all crazy, and all of that comes across in the way like this scene is being conveyed. I'm just like, oh.
No, you're right. There's like all that layered on top of this performance. Like you can tell, like she is tore up, beat up, tired. Her perspective is different. Rhaenyra is like, my son is dead, so now the crown just seems almost stupid. But but it seems like they're screwed for a second, because some of the King's guards show up and they block the throne, and then oh no, more of the gold cloaks are coming in, the city watch or whatever, and they're surrounded. But Sir Luther, who we met earlier in the gold cloak locker room, he is totally Team Black, and he tells those lame ass King's guards, bye, get out, or we fight you and we kill you. Okay, because we like Daemon hired me all those years ago. And I will always be loyal to that, okay?
I was in the unemployment line for years, and he gave me a shot, okay? We'll never
forget it. Never gonna forget.
Never. No, that's right.
Well, Emma's delivery of "bring Aegon the usurper to me" everyone has been saying it.
Perfect.
Everybody. That's iconic. That's iconic.
So good.
Right?
So good. Yeah.
That could be a really stupid line. Like not a strong line, like, but
Rhaenyra's had a lot of like stuff that I've stolen from her this season. Like it's been a good line for like the writers this season. I'm taking a lot of this with me in my personal life.
Right?
I love it.
Daemon has a little treat waiting for him, courtesy of Larys Strong down in the dungeon. And it is Otto Hightower. And Daemon's such a sick fuck that he finds this all so funny.
Yeah.
He's having the time of his life during this war. He just thinks this is the best.
Right.
Alicent, though, and Helena are fleeing the city in head-to-toe designer. Which... It's so perfect for the character, because yes, Alicent has come up with this plan to like have some peaceful transfer of power, but like she doesn't know how to blend in.
No,
she's never been poor. She's always been like in the castle, basically. So she's like, I didn't even think that I should look different. She's wearing
exactly
stunning cape. I mean, I want
All
it.
amazing. She's like, okay, I know. She's like, they wear like these frocks and stuff like that. She's like, I think Versace did a line of those. Hold on, I'm gonna find it in my closet. I'll see what I can do. Okay, don't worry, I got us, Helena. We'll be fine. It's okay.
Versace did a line of it.
We'll be okay. It's all right.
She's not skilled for undercover operations.
No.
Yeah, she's like trying to blend it. Like it's like I thought it was so funny because they didn't have to say anything about it. It just visually was hilarious how
Right.
out of place they looked. All right. Well, the scene where Damon brings Otto to the queen is crazy, dude. It's Emma talked about this in an interview. They said, definitely the biggest acting challenge of my career is to pretend to cut someone's head off while sobbing.
Oh.
Because like that is a hard thing to convey over and over and over again. And
Right.
I always think there's such a huge crew of people watching. Like she's like, they're doing this on a stage, basically.
Right.
With a bunch of people watching their performance. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And you have to imagine, like, of like 10 of those takes, 6 of them have to look absolutely crazy, and like maybe 4 of them land. So you're like, man, I just hope I get some good shit in here that they can actually use, because you got to be sobbing, crying like that, and like missing, trying again, all this stuff. You got to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you 2 strong ones. The rest are gonna be like method acting. We're gonna try to, we're gonna do what we can, okay?
Like,
Take
that's
it or
hard.
leave it. Right.
Damon can't wait to take his sword back so he can go behead the master of law. He's like, give me that thing. Hurry up. Couldn't wait to kill this guy.
Right.
Rhaenyra takes the throne, and as she's up there, the guards bring in Alicent and Helena, and it's this fucking killer shot of Alicent looking up at Rhaenyra because she sees her dad slain. And looks up, and they just both emote so much, those 2 actors. Like, I love, listen, I know Allison's like the bad guy, but I love Alicent. I think she's an excellent character. Very layered.
They were never going to turn me against her because I love Olivia Cook. So I was like, I'm here for it.
Oh no, I just love watching how she's like created this character. I love everything about it. Like, I don't.
Yes.
I sometimes hate posting about this online because people like forget it's a TV show and like they're not really the character. It's not reality TV. You know, like, these are really who they are. This is like your characters, and there's scripts, and they're, you know what I mean?
People forget a lot online nowadays. It's scary.
Like, people have gotten so weird about it. I'm like, I don't think you understand what a fictional show is.
Right. Very weird. Very weird
show.
Did she not look as like this was supposed to be like such a triumphant moment too, but it almost looked like not nearly as bad, obviously, but this scene, like when she's finally on the throne, it reminded me of when they were trying to like have that trial for Rhaenyra without Viserys there, but then he came like dragging his half-dead corpse into the room and finally sat on the throne with that like half gold mask and the crown. I was like, oh, first of all, that was a fucking scene, but like it reminded me of that energy. It's like, listen, I'm here in spirit, in physical form alone. My spirit is not here right now. Like, this is, I know y'all want me to be queen, but like this is a lot right now. Okay, give me a week. I need some PTO because it's a lot going on.
Right,
a lot happening.
Well, speaking of, episode 3 is a very good example of no handover,
right?
not an ounce of systems in place.
Nope.
Okay, so it's just a disaster. Like, I was getting stressed out from like an office standpoint.
Right.
You know what I mean? But before we do that, before that even happens, Matt Smith has the time of his life with this opening scene. He just, every line, he just has it's like he's partying with it, man. And I think structurally they did everything different with this episode because they don't normally do a cold open where that's like a scene before the credits. They usually do the credits and then the whole thing starts. But the cold open was Damon being like, okay, bend the knee and like, we won't kill you. And he's like, okay. And basically Lord Ormond bends the knee like Donald Trump signs peace and ceasefires.
It's like, that knee's gonna be very straight next episode. You already know that, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, sure, yeah, whatever. Sign it, love, kneel.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't
Sure.
really ceasefire. Yep, same thing. Like
Mhm.
it's just a term people say. It's not like it doesn't have any meaning.
Right, exactly.
But as soon as so I was like, because I thought I was so smart for figuring out that it was Alicent's son in the first episode with Lord Ormond. Like I was like, I'm a genius. But then when they bring out the other fake Darren, even I was like, well, hold on, that's not
Right.
But then I'm always so convinced I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, oh, maybe I was wrong.
Same.
I didn't get it. I probably didn't get it.
Game of Thrones is one of those things, like both of them, we've seen all the episodes, all the spinoffs, all of everything, but it's so steeped in like probably I think one of the biggest like worlds in like fictional history that like you can easily tell me like, oh, did I misremember that? Okay, my bad. I throw my hands up immediately. I'm like, oh nope, you got it. I'm wrong. I don't know. Nope, I don't know what I'm talking about. You got it. And this is one of those things. When he popped up, I'm like, yep, that's the son. Yep. That's definitely him. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yep.
100%.
That's him. Yep.
And then when it turns out to be fake, I'm like, so he okay. So I did figure that out. They wanted us to figure that out. Okay, cool. But anyway, now I've been singing the praises of this show, so I think I've earned this. I'm gonna say something. I did not think this episode. I know why they did a different. I know what they were going for. They wanted to be really different. Whatever. I did not think they pulled it off.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Okay.
I wanted to like it so bad. So bad because when it started, I was like, oh, this is all different. I could feel it. I could feel everything about it. But I think there's something when they try to make Rhaenyra like so human, Emma does something with this character that it's all the stuff I don't like Emma does with Rhaenyra.
Okay.
I don't like when almost there's like a comedic tone and like I don't enjoy the choices that were made, but I wanted to like it more.
Okay.
I respect it because they really went outside of the whole thing, and I respect the storytelling. But I also was like, I don't know if they quite got there, if they pulled it off. I'm sorry.
No, that's your opinion. You're a viewer just like the rest of us, so you can have your opinion.
Okay. I just don't like it. I don't want anyone to think I don't like. I love this show, and I don't want to like.
You go up for this show all the time, so like, no. If anybody like comes for you, then they just don't watch us. And if you don't watch us, get the fuck out of here, okay? Get the hell out of here. Now, give us a 5-star rating review first, but get out of here, okay?
You loved it, right?
I loved it. Because I honestly. But you're right, because you're talking about like the human aspect of it. I felt like Rhaenyra in this episode was me on a daily basis. I feel so just
very relatable.
Exactly. Everything I was like, Jesus Christ, what now? Like everything, I'm like, God damn, what is it now? So like her going through this episode almost felt like too close to home, and I was enjoying seeing somebody else go through it. It truly was like, it felt, number one, it made me almost respect the Greens more, because I was like, oh, y'all have been thinking about this, like the possibility of even like having to give over power too. Because like I always thought they would be like, oh no, we're never losing power. We don't need to think about that kind of stuff. So like if Rhaenyra came to power, it would be not smooth because there's no direct handover, but it would be a lot less crass than like this one is. But no, they were like, we putting this over here. You don't know how to get to this money.
The gold
right.
is gone.
The gold's gone. Like all this different stuff that you don't know about. We all the rat catchers are dead. Like we gonna let them rats go. Like no, we thought about a couple of these things, and I'm like, okay, I like seeing all of that kind of unfold before our eyes, because I think episode 2 set this episode up perfectly, because had like that episode 2, been like the penultimate episode, then I would have been like, oh shit, like Rhaenyra just spent this whole season getting power. Like that's crazy. And we finally got it. Now, what's this finale about to give us? Since she got that power so early in the season, I was like, oh, what are we doing now? And so now it makes sense that it's like a whole, she's got power, but like literally everything's screwed and she's set up for failure. So now I'm wondering if she's going to be able to dig out in any way, or what is going to, she's about to make a whole lot of enemies out of people she's already had. Like, how's it going to unfold?
There are a lot of people who are like the purists who've read the books and stuff are like mad because they've changed Rhaenyra so much from what the story is. And Rhaenyra, I guess, was more of a tyrant.
Okay.
And they've definitely made Rhaenyra more like of the people.
Okay.
I think if you're gonna like, I don't mind that departure for a show.
Me neither.
Because it's different when you're reading. The story was also not supposed to necessarily be even a show, I don't think. I think they were like, we can figure out a way to do that. And you have to kind of like your protagonist, Rhaenyra, we have to like her.
Yeah.
Sort of, you know what I mean? So like it's going to be tough for us to know like what to root for. So I don't care that they go off book, if you will.
And maybe they're setting her up to be like,
and
people.
They're making her go crazy. They're making it slow, it's building.
Like I feel like people are so impatient and don't want like to see characters develop, and that's always been an irritation of mine too. Like across all, especially sci-fi though, when sci-fi has like some kind of like book or comic or any kind of like source material, people are the most annoying. And I just feel like, like we're still early in the story. Like we're halfway through. Like obviously gonna be 4 seasons total, but like we're early in season 3. So like let her develop. She just got the crown. She might become a tyrannical queen. We don't know. Like we still got a lot of room to like develop the story. So like be easy, people. Be easy, you know.
Yeah, and I liked the idea of focusing on what it would actually be like to suddenly be in charge.
Right. Yeah.
That is very relatable.
Yeah.
Like Massaria is now her mistress of whispers. Brilliant. That's I feel like it should have always been a woman in that position. Okay, the whisper, the master of whispers, get out of here. Women are the ones to do that. Okay,
because she can be in literally all the places that even the men can't be. So you know, you might be in the brothel, like, but you're having sex. Like she's in there and she can actually talk to the people. Like, okay, girl, I saw you just like, you know, fuck that prince. What he say? What he tell you? What he confide in you? Yeah, she can find out some things. Okay.
So this is where I was like, this doesn't work for me. The scene where all the various staff are like stopping to ask the queen as she walks through, like for various, I was like, this feels like a sitcom now. Like at what point would all of these people, they've never all been like coming at the king or queen, but now everyone just is like okay with like walking up and being like, oh, your grace, we need this, your grace, we need that, only so that they can have a scene where it's like talking over, and then the guy can go, guys, stop.
Yeah.
And I was like, this feels like a weird like tone.
Do you think, I'm curious, do you think that's intentional? Not like the like the comedic like choice and stuff like that. Do you think like them like directly asking her a lot of stuff is intentional? Because it's like we've never had a queen before, and now we don't not respect you as much, but like we don't take the protocols as strictly as we did with like all of our kings of the past. Do you think maybe that's it? Or
I think you're giving it that, and that's nice of you.
Right.
There were other ways to convey it without doing a scene where it's like talking over like it's like that's like a formulaic scene, you know. It's like you're walking through doing a walk and talk, and then all of a sudden all these people are coming out of nowhere and everyone's talking to you and everyone needs something, and then it's like, okay guys, stop.
Yeah,
it's like that's a bit.
You
know? And that's why I was like, we don't really do bits on this show. So it felt a little like out of place.
Yeah.
Anyway, Allison and Helena are just hanging out upstairs. And they just want to leave, get some chickens, and get out of there. But Rhaenyra does not think that's a good idea at all. And I don't know why, but I just love when Allison and Rhaenyra are together. Yeah. So I was like excited. I was like, oh yeah, you get to be held captive.
Right.
Like a little slumber party. No, you're not happy about that.
Right. I'd like to see it. Let's see. Stay there a while.
It looks so
cute. Stay there a while. Yeah.
And Helena's like, I don't want to stay here.
Like, no, I hate this. Actually,
I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like it. I don't like
it.
I'm good. Oh God, the creepy ass like priest or whatever the fuck he is with the whatever. He won't anoint Rhaenyra because he already anointed Aegon. And I'm like, we don't need these dumbasses. Okay. We don't need this.
Get out of here.
We don't need them at all, Rhaenyra.
No.
Please. There's a funny scene where Rhaenyra's eating with Corlys and his sons. And he's like, so let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. These are my sons. She's like, I didn't know that. He's
right.
Like, look, I know you're wondering. I know it's pretty obvious, but these are my bastard boys.
Yes.
And asks her to legitimize them. Now, I could not understand what her motivation was. Like, that's what I think I don't understand. Like, there's something about Rhaenyra as a character that I think is like shameless about her choices.
Yeah.
And would be like, yeah, fuck it. They're bastards. Whatever. Like,
right.
I'm a queen. I'm a woman. I'm in charge. Like, but I guess there's still that side of Rhaenyra that wants to pretend like they're not bastard children.
Right.
Sons. But
right.
Like, I think I want Rhaenyra to be like, hell yeah, embrace it. Let's go. Let's fucking do it.
Exactly.
But I also, I guess, understand, like, in reality that there's no reality here, but I guess that's the choice they're making, that Rhaenyra is like afraid of that.
I wonder if like the Corlys of it all plays into it too, because like anybody with eyes knows, like, okay, them ain't my grandkids. Like he knows that, she knows that, he knows, like everyone does. But I wonder, because it was his brother, wasn't it, that Daemon beheaded? Yeah. I wonder if if it's just like this unspoken thing where it's like, no, these are your grandkids. Remember, you said that they can inherit, your little house before it got burned down and all that kind of stuff. And you've truly taken them in and name and stuff like this. So no, we don't act like these are bastards. These are yours. Okay, they're kind of black, not really black, but they're kind of black. They mixed. It's okay. And I'm wondering if that plays into it at all, because I would love to see that too. But then I think, I don't. It's so weird because there's so many things. Like, we don't see Rhaenyra thinking this way, but it's so much going into it, because it's like that aspect of it. It's the whole like, okay, I'm the queen, and your wife wasn't, so I got to think about things very differently. And all. It feels like it's a lot going into it, but you're right. It's not. Her thoughts aren't verbalized as much like that, so we're left wondering why that's happening.
Yeah. But like I'm there with it. Like, I get it. Like, I think I think Corlys is being a little ridiculous. Like, you've been an absentee father this entire time, sir. Like, you've been listen. So, and like, there's no rush. She is just getting into power. Can you chill out a little bit? So we'll get to that in a second.
Exactly.
I think it's adorable when Rhaenyra can't sleep, so she sneaks into Daemon's room and crawls into bed with him. It was so cute.
He almost doesn't wake up. He just arm like naturally just like opens up and like squeezes her in. I'm like, oh, look at y'all.
That's right.
Look at y'all.
Sexy as hell.
Like, your
the next day she's getting ready to like go up and do the whatever, but she gets her period. Now, then she has to sit on that uncomfortable throne and listen to petitions. Now, here is where I think the new king or queen could use a little more onboarding.
Yes.
Watch it happen with Aegon, where the hand has to be like, we can't do that, Your Grace. And I'm like, well, maybe let them know before they get up there for the first fucking time.
How about we field some questions? Like, let's field these, and then we let the queen know and how she should respond. How about that?
Like, before you go out, like a press conference, before you go out there, if anyone asks about this, we can't do it. If anyone asks about this, we can't do it. If anyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, give them a little help. And instead they just wait for them to get up there. And poor Rhaenyra has her period and is sitting so perfectly for a woman with her period who's sitting in an uncomfortable. Like, I think every woman was like, oh, she has her period. She has periods. Because she was like, the way she was sitting kind of like off to the side and like holding on, like, yep, that is exactly it. Like, nailed it. And I just didn't really expect to get that like human.
Yeah,
with Rhaenyra as a character, but I was like, okay, that's she's performing it very well.
You forget in sci-fi sometimes, like, it's like whenever like sci-fi becomes grounded again, you're always like, oh shit, like that's right, you do have a human body. Okay, that's correct. All right, yeah.
But again, so like Rhaenyra's got to sit up there, and people are all complaining. And she's like, well, let's do this. Let's do that. And Corlys is like, no, don't say that. You don't need to be so condescending.
Right.
Okay. You're acting like she knows how to do everything. Okay. How do you know?
Exactly.
Really
You weren't
pisses me
queen.
off. It really pisses me off. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. All right.
Exactly.
Well, Sylvie, my favorite sex worker, tells the queen all about the rich assholes who took everything for their storage cellar, giving capitalism evil energy vibes, and I'm here for it.
Yes.
100%.
Love it.
We got a lot of democratic socialism going on in this episode, and I liked it.
I
liked it a lot.
I like it.
Well, now our 3 new dragon riders need to get knighted, but Rhaenyra doesn't give Adam the proper Valerian styling. It took me forever. I'm like, what do they keep asking for? Style yourself. How will you style yourself? I'm like, with an outfit?
Right.
Took me a second. He's like, first Ulf was like Targaryen. They're like, no. I'm like, Ulf. Okay, got it. That took me a second. How'd you all just know that?
Right.
Did you know that? Did you know what they meant? Okay.
And plus, this scene was just so casual too. I'm like, wait, what's happening right now? What are y'all doing?
Yes, thank you.
There's no fanfare at all. Like, what are we? It's like she just was walking by. I was like, oh yeah, I got a meeting to go to. It's like, what's happening? Which is like, Kendrick, you can relate because
no, that is exactly what the vibe was. It was like, yeah, we gotta get this done. I have a 3 p.m. So we gotta hurry up.
Exactly. Let's come on with these nightings. Come on. And you forget to you forget, because obviously Corliss is trying to like make it a thing about Adam, but the other two too, they're bastards as well. And it's like, you could, like, you know, the queen that has all these bastard children, you could honestly legitimize all of them because they're all, you know, they're all products of Targaryen. Like, so like, why not
do it?
Exactly.
You'll let them ride dragons,
right? You'll let them ride dragons,
you know. Hugh stops and asks about his living arrangements, but I felt so stressed out for Rhaenyra. I'm like, her to-do list is so crazy right now, Hugh. You have just come in at the worst possible fucking time. Are you not aware of what's happening? She has so much shit to do before she can get to your housing.
Right. Jeez. Gotta worry about you, your wife, and your kid. God.
Exactly. It's been one day.
Like, calm down.
She's like, oh, let me, even when she comes up with something at first, she's like, oh, we'll have a house over and whatever. And he's like, when? Oh, okay.
Goodness.
Okay. When?
Right.
When she can.
Exactly. How about you go get them? Y'all can, there's a big room upstairs. Y'all take that one for now, okay?
Exactly. God. I don't want to hear it, dude.
Jeez.
Stop asking people for stuff.
Right.
Rhaenyra is just trying to take a little break in her chambers. And Alicent comes in. And you're like, oh, I can't. Anytime that they have a scene together, I'm just like, yes. Alicent would like to know if Otto's remains could be sent to Old Town to be buried with her mother. And it's cute that Ray like asks Alicent for some advice on ruling. She's like, you were in charge, remember? What was that like for you? And Alicent's like, oh, you're about to be evil. Yep. There's no way to do it without being evil. Because she's like, I listened to some of those petitions earlier, and Alicent's like, oh yeah, I know, like the city hall meetings.
Yeah. And that's so funny because this scene was perfect because while Rhaenyra was doing that, I immediately thought about Alicent like last season when she was taking those, when she was sitting there listening to all this stuff, and how not easier because she looked stressed out as hell, but it seemed to flow just like, obviously she had a whole team in place, so it flowed so much better than this one actually flowed. Yeah. And I literally was like, she needs to go ask Alicent like for some help or something. Like, just don't let her leave yet. You already got a prisoner. Just tell her to come on and like field some questions, do something. Yeah,
we need a handover. We need a fucking handover. No one can do this job without a goddamn handover.
Exactly.
You know, it's just like it's inefficient. It's
right.
Inefficient. Now no one knows what they're doing. No one knows where to clock in. No one knows anything.
Nothing.
It's too much.
Nathaniel.
Well, then the rat banquet is so good.
Ooh,
it's so good. She's like, oh, you don't like it? Well, this is what you made everyone else eat.
Hello?
They're like, did you want us to starve? Well, no, you had it in your cellars. It's just sitting in your cellars.
Right.
That's it. just sitting in your fucking cellars.
And you're rich. You're okay. You can go buy more food. Like, just don't do the trauma with me. Like, no.
I also really don't like that they're trying to be like, well, let's forget. Like one of the one guy who we're probably going to see more of at the end when she's walking out. He's like, it almost makes them forget that it was you who put the blockade up in the first place. I'm like, don't put that on her.
Right, exactly.
Don't put that on her. She also sent food. Remember the little care packages she sent out?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear
was
it.
so happy about. Yeah.
Yes, maybe it was manipulative because she was the one who put the blockade in place. However,
right,
they stole her throne.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm fully on her side here.
Who was that actor? Because I remember when I for now I can't picture his face, but
I know he looks familiar.
Let me look that up because I remember when he popped up. I was like, "Oh, that's that guy," but I remember who it was. So,
Damon just really wants to keep conquering places. He's like, "We got Dorne, we got Essos, we got the Free Cities, we got some city at the end of the world. Like, let's just go get it." But Rhaenyra is like, "We barely have King's Landing together. Okay, we don't have the infrastructure to be conquering all these places just yet. Okay, this is typical man."
Right.
Typical man. Like, I want to go like fight shit, whatever. Okay, well, we need to get this under control first, dude.
Right. Like, sir, this man is already asking me for a castle for his wife and kids. We got some shit to figure out first, okay? And you trying to go flying off again to fight a damn war. Calm down. Sit down for a second. Shit. That's the kind of stuff. After you've had the longest day, it's always somebody in your ear that has that one request that sends you out. You're like, God damn it. Give me a minute.
Oh, it's like the worst time to ask this fucking question.
Right.
Jesus. Like okay. That's how it felt the whole time. It's like she is just trying to get through this, people.
Right.
Rhaenyra gives a very crowd-pleasing moment. She distributes the food from all the rich assholes. So they're like, we love her. She's great. But then Corlys has to confront her about not legitimizing Alan. And turns out she is super insecure about her sons being bastards. And he got some balls on him.
Ooh, boy, does he.
He's like, I have put up with your bastard boy. I pretended like I didn't know that they weren't really related to me.
Right.
And was going to even give one of them my castle or something, right? Or something like that. He's like, that's how cool I was. You can go legitimize. And she's like, well, can you just wait till it's not so like crazy for me?
Which is reasonable. The reasonable request. Like, damn, hold on. It's my first day.
She's like, I have my other bastard son coming out here, and it's going to be clear that he's also a bastard. And I can't be like, it's just give me a second.
Hey, give me a second. Damn.
God, people just being so needy.
Goodness. I think this is the first time he had said that they were bastards too, right? Wasn't it? Because he screamed it a couple times.
Yes.
Like, ooh.
Oh, this is like the unspoken thing. And finally,
it's spoken. Oh, it's
spoken. Rhaenyra finally lets Alicent know that I got Darren held captive. And she's like, oh, you want to go see him? Okay. You want to go see him? Well, because Darren does not have the white blonde hair, the real Darren, as soon as Alicent walks in, she's like, uh-oh, that's not. I didn't even look at it. Like, this isn't going to be good. And like, nope, that's not. Turns out Lord Ormond Hightower is the best colorist of all time.
Truly.
And toner. I mean, I've never seen lift like that and tone like that.
My God.
You know how hard it is to get that blonde?
That platinum blonde, like truly.
Okay, even like Kim Kardashian herself couldn't do it that fast. Okay, she went from all her dark hair to that blonde hair, and it's not easy. So it was really funny when Rhaenyra starts like putting her hands through it, like, who's this? And like, I would like to know as well, what products did he use?
Exactly. She's like, mine's getting a little gray. Hold on, how'd you do this?
She's like, uncanny. A lot of the memes online too are like her realizing I could have just done this with my kids.
Right. Literally, I could have just done this.
But also, for the record, would have been impossible to keep up.
Yeah.
Impossible to keep up. I mean, for crying out loud, I don't know how that was accomplished. I can't,
Right.
I wish like roots would start growing in. I hope we can start to see like the dark roots coming in or something.
Right. And you notice I was not putting it together either, because like even when we got to this point in the episode, I was like, why is he not talking? I'm like, this is so weird. Like, why wouldn't he say anything?
I was
And then I
too.
finally clicked. I'm like, oh, because that would be a dead giveaway. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I'm with you. I'm with you now.
And that
All
I was
right.
doing the same thing. I was like, is something wrong with this boy? Like, has he been harmed?
Right.
Is he just but no, that's because it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra was gonna send him to the Night's Watch too. Alice, she was like, I'll just send him to the Night's Watch to the wall. I'm like, oh, we all know how bad that is. That's fucked up.
Right.
Well, it turns out what Lord Ormond's plan was to secretly attack Tumbleton, because Tumbleton stood for Rhaenyra. And so takes everyone hostage there. And then one of the dragon keepers arrives at the gates and all like burned and beat up and shit. And it's like, oh, they came in and they fucked us up. Like,
ooh.
Basically, they want you to go attack them, but they stood for you. They bent the knee for you or whatever. So it's basically like attacking your own people.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, Lord Ormond signed that. He bent that knee like Trump signs ceasefire deals.
He's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem.
He's having a lot. That actor's having a lot of fun. That actor's having a ton of fun. He's like, I am playing the bad guy, and I
Who's
love
it?
it.
James Norton.
James Norton. Yeah, he is having the best time right now.
Yep.
Oh my god, we got through it. Wow, that was 2 fucking hours. 2 hours. Thanks. I have not been able to look at the comments because I've been barely hanging on to my notes for dear life.
Well, they've been talking a lot of good like theories, and they've been talking about the book and the characters, all kind of good stuff in the comments.
Okay, I will go back and read them later because I can't read them all. Oh my god, there were so many. You guys are good. See, I actually feel like through covering House of the Dragons on my podcast, you guys have taught me a lot. they've oftentimes they're like having to explain it to me because I'm like, now why would they have gone over to the, and like, so you guys always know more than I do on this stuff.
I know, and I'm such a person too where like I'm so there's a weird balance because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go watch like my favorite, like somebody break it down, like break the episode down because I want to consume as much content as possible. I'm obsessed, but then I'm like, oh shit, I'm nervous somebody's gonna spoil something because I don't know how this like truly plays out, and I don't know what direction the show is gonna take it and stuff. So it's like, oh god, I don't know what I want to do.
No, exactly. It's like don't even though the ending is there for us to figure out if we wanted to go read the book, don't tell us that
don't
part.
tell us.
And they may want to do something a little bit different. I don't know. They may want to
exactly
like they get kind of desperate to do something off because they want to shock some people.
Exactly. Because I don't know if you like how much familiarity you have with it, but I didn't know she actually at any point wound up on the throne. So I was shocked that episode too.
I didn't either. I thought they all just basically like killed each other and no one was in charge.
Me too. So I'm having a great time. Okay.
Just along for the ride, enjoying it so much.
Exactly. I'm here.
Anyways, thank you, Kendrick, for sticking around for that. But we're glad to be back. Thank you all so much.
You got some super chats too, by the way. Thank you, Blue Textbooks.
Ooh, Blue Textbooks. What a great name. Thank you, Blue Textbooks. Thank you. All right, guys, we'll see you same time, same place. And I think for some reason this was saved as at 11 a.m. So it showed up weird for people. But next week, 10 a.m. PT. 10 a.m. PT.
There we go.
Okay, love you guys. Mean it.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show.
And make sure you're subscribed to and following the I Cannot with Kendrick Tucker podcast and with Kendrick Tucker on Instagram and Threads.
She's Speaking with Emily Hanks is available everywhere you get your podcasts, on YouTube, and also exclusive bonus content is available on the Patreon. If you want to support our shows, please rate and review on whatever platform you listen, or you can buy us a coffee. Links for everything will be in the description.
Love you all. See you next Sunday.